my god! You are terrifying, you know that? Did I get him? No, he's doing something now. What? Why is it saying it's first again? The heck? Back cleaning a raccoon skull for a customer. You got customers, Tanuki, doing that? Well, I guess welcome stream again. I got. Oh my god, my stream is not having a date today. It's having a date today. Don't worry, I got this. I don't got this. So, what do you, how much would a person buy a raccoon head for? Would you say they're Tanuki? What's the starting price here for something like that? In case I ever need to get a head, you know, for whatever reason. I'm not surprised at all. You do good work, but it's just not something I'm accustomed to at all. I guess everyone is able to go and make money off of their hobbies, so like I know in the future I would love to go and make money off of making gunpla for people. Knock knock, who's there? Charlie True, Charlie Horse. Oh yeah, they all have different sayings depending on what phase they're in, if I remember correctly. It's not consistent, like my job at taxidermy isn't cheap and it takes time, so... Oh, let me go and deal with this first. Oh god, I just got surrounded. Okay, it's not consistent like my job, but taxidermy isn't cheap. It takes time, so most who want such usually are willing to pay, though I try to keep it reasonable. That's fair. What the balloon animals think of the cup, quite the goblet down. Ah, I love it. Oof, I am like doing terrible here, but it's fine. It's fine, I got this. Eventually I'll do this. You will win! Hi, Keenan. How you doing, hun? Been lurking, but you're okay? You've been licked. I feel like I've been licked, so... Aw. I am known to be a licker. Yeah, I'm sorry, Keenan, that you have to learn this way. I'm also a rare commodity due to me not willing to taxidermy pets. You know, that's probably a good thing, though. I think it would be kind of, like, you know, sucky to do so. Like, emotionally sucky. my lord. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. I didn't ask for this. Alright, so I need to, like, go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna be back in a few moments. I'll return in a moment here. Alright. Alright, that might help actually a lot. But I hope you're having a good day there, Tanuki. Aw. How do I use my super? Exactly. What's what's the button for my super? Um do I not have a button for that? Keenan. That's my name. That is your name. The wonderful, lovely Keenan. Aw. I'm not as I could do this. I can do this. I can do this. quit clowning around. Beat this clown. Except for when I fall straight into him. Maple can no longer eat you. What? Why? And how is this good news? Good news for you, maybe. Oh, you've earned enough for your plushie redeem. Did you not have one this entire time, Keenan? I honestly thought I was still on the menu. Well, Keenan, you've always been on the menu to me, but that's a whole different ball game. Where's the pink duck? Things are getting spicy, which makes sense for you, actually. I hope so. Hello, Googlum. How you doing, hun? You gave me a little bit of the spook. I forgot I was in the channel. Booga 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 booga. How you doing, Google? So I am streaming as you are most likely fully aware of. No. Freak out. Don't worry about them. Actually, I could go for a cider myself, but you know, the not fun version. What? Oh, I was not expecting that. I didn't know what to expect there. But how is the Googlum doing today? Just alright. Right, why are you making spinach and mushroom pizza? He's only a small boy. He's only a small cat. He doesn't even like. Please don't eat my cat. Please don't eat my cat.
For anybody in the chat or anybody in the vicinity that is hearing my voice, if you ever make a curry and you're just like, man, this could need a little something, something like a magical, mystical, secret ingredient for your next curry sauce. I know it sounds weird, but a nice little spoonful of peanut butter.
No, that's a Thai little. That's like a Thai thing to do. Is to put peanut butter into their food. So.
Well, my sister is like Cambodian, and they're right next to Thailand, so she taught me that, so that checks out. It's great. Shout out to Cambodia, by the way. It's just Thailand, but like slightly different, but equally as cool.
Peanut butter is actually good with chocolate and cookies. Oh, that reminds me. Actually, just the other day we were doing another food experiment thing of sorts, and I'm paying more attention to my discussion than I am to the game. Um, so what happened? So what we did was that I got some weird, fancy new Oreos of there's like the light side and the dark side for like Star
Oh,
Wars,
the Star Wars
the
Oreos.
Star Wars Oreos, and we didn't know what we were gonna get. But my uncle was my uncle is the one that takes us shopping, so
Excuse me.
there you go. My uncle takes us shopping, and what happened was that we were going out there and we went and grabbed some, and I wasn't so certain what we were gonna get, and I didn't know if I was gonna like these, so we took it and we found out that we got the dark side. So huzzah for that one. Um,
I mean, you're red, right?
they're red.
No, I'm saying you're red, because you're spicy, so it makes
Oh,
sense you get the red.
yeah, yeah, that too. Um,
Maple will have the blue lightsaber.
no, Maple's also red.
No!
I'm sorry for you to find out this way.
That's crazy. You know, like, the coolest lightsaber is green. Green lightsabers are peak.
I prefer purple.
How could you? How could you?
I actually have a purple lightsaber. Actually, it's right beside my TV. I don't turn it on or anything, but it's one of those like Force Effects ones.
Oh, yeah. I have a I have a lightsaber. Ooh, you got him. He won. Ah, dead. And then, oh wait, no, he's not dead. Dead. So, I have this lightsaber. It's from Crimson Dawn. They sell like these cores, and you can buy like parts that go on the outside. You can mix and match them. And I love it. I mixed and matched.
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, they're also cheap, and they can change whatever color you want,
Oh,
which is nice. It's an RGB lightsaber.
what is
It's like
going on?
he's turning into the whole circus. He's not a clown anymore. He's the whole circus. And he thinks it's funny, but no one's laughing except at him.
I'm not laughing.
Exactly.
what do you what do you call a cup that falls off a swing? A tumbler. You. We're not gonna talk about Tumblr right now. No, thank you. Um,
Who uses Tumblr anymore?
I don't know. I used to.
Like, I use Reddit, but I literally subscribed to one thread, r/sticks, and I post my canes on there. That's like the only Reddit thread I'm on. I
I
don't
know
have a
you.
Twitter.
You like your.
I love sticks. I love them a lot. They are extremely culturally significant to me.
I am so
They're
happy for
very.
that. The
Just
dark
higher
side
than
has
cookies.
cookies. Yeah, yeah, exactly, right?
Oh yes. I need to try those. Cause like Oreos aren't like vegetarian, so I need to try
Are
them.
they?
Well, Oreos are. I think they're vegan because I don't think they're like made out of like normal milk. Let me double check this. Are Oreos vegan?
I don't know. I never really paid that much attention to them if they were.
Many vegans refer to Oreos as accidentally vegan, meaning they don't contain animal products. Oreos do not contain milk, eggs, or any other animal-derived products, so they are technically vegan in a sense. Dang. There is not
Hi,
a
Spoodling.
single... There's a, for everybody in chat who thought that Oreos were made with milk and all this good cream, nope.
Well, it's
It's
probably for the
literally...
best, honestly. I'm lactose intolerant, so
That's probably why you can eat them.
then they kind of last forever on the cupboards. So I guess if they were made with milk, that would be a problem within itself.
Yeah, they wouldn't last nearly as long.
Yeah,
I would think so.
sugar might be a pretty good preservative, but oh, I'm like, oops. So as they say, tis a trap. It was a trap.
I remember I played this game with my one friend in high school, and me and him went bonkers over the boss fights. We
You
like
You have one friend. I am so sorry. Oh wait, you
No,
said
I have
one friend in high school.
a friend. I have a whole friend group. I'm not, yeah, chill. But like, every time we'd revive each other in game, we'd like high five each other IRL. It was awesome.
That does sound awesome, actually.
It's really fun because it makes it even harder because like you're taking your hand off the controller for like a second or two. And then when we beat a boss, we'd jump up and scream. But we were in like the seminar room in the library, and so people would just see me and him go absolutely feral ape shit. Just like,
Wait,
yeah!
you're playing games in the library?
In the seminar room. The seminar room was like it was like they used it for like seminar activities, but like during lunchtime they gave it to like people who like wanted to play video games and stuff.
Oh, that's fair.
And since it's like a meeting room, it's like kind of soundproof. So
But how you doing there, Spoodly? How's your day been?
Woodland, where's Woodland?
No, Spoodly.
Spoodly.
Spoodly. But Crimson's here too, though.
Spoodly, what's your secret superpower that nobody knows about but only you know about? We need to know.
I did ask earlier what people's opinions on if they were to have me as a um horror icon of sorts, if that makes sense.
Okay, I'm really happy you stressed out that word. It's our muse or so, but yeah, a horror icon.
Like, if there was a new outfit, what would you want me to look like?
I don't know. If we're going based off, like, does it have to be part of this spice theme, hot stuff?
Not necessarily, but that would be really cool if we could.
Cause like, if we keep cause like the first thing that comes to my mind is like something akin to like Litwick, where you're like kind of like a ghost fire thing.
Oh, that's a thing too. You caught me on a Sith. You traitor of cookie enjoyers, only a Sith deals in raisins.
No, not raisins. But yeah, I haven't played. Well, it's not true. I played a little bit of Pokemon Platinum for like 5 minutes just to remind myself that that was a game I used to play. But I haven't played a full Pokemon game, I guess, in a month or two.
I've played
I was
every single Pokemon game basically in existence. A lot of the mainstream ones, anyways.
I recently beat Gen 1. Not gonna lie, I don't blame myself for not playing it, for not beating it until now. It's like, it's good for like the beginning of Pokemon, but like, dang. Like, granted, I was playing the Game Boy version, and I'm sure the Game Boy Advance version was like legendary, but like,
You do
I
have to
like,
understand of the time of when it was made. It
I
was
know.
and you know what technologies they had and everything back then. So you
No, I
can't
get it,
you,
and
you
I
can't fault them for
respect
that.
it. No, I'm not faulting it. It's just like I respect everything that it did. I know that it's a good game. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but oh my gosh, there was
It's such a far cry from what we've got now.
like I don't know. I forget the exact level, but Champion had a level 70, 75 Venusaur, and I beat it with a level 39 Nidoqueen. I'm like, wait, how? And it wasn't
Actually,
like
Nidoqueen's actually a really good Pokemon, and people don't give it enough credit.
I love Nidoqueen. I'm a huge Nidoqueen fan. I use Nidoqueen a lot, but like 39 versus a level 75, like we're talking that's 26 levels difference, and it like two-shotted the Venusaur. Like what? Like come on. Which
The fact that it
like
survived 2 rounds is a little ridiculous.
like the Nidoqueen two-shotted the Venusaur. It didn't really take much damage from the Venusaur, to be quite honest. Granted, Nidoqueen is a pretty bulky Pokemon, but I don't know.
Oof.
I love Nidoqueen. No, Nidoqueen is my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon.
Hmm.
Easily my favorite Gen
I'm
1.
trying to think of what my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon is, and I don't know. I'd have to like sit down and look,
Yeah,
because there's like 1,000 Pokemon now. You know how hard it is to think that all over now?
yeah.
Arcanine?
Especially when,
That's super fair.
es-
Actually, I really liked Arcanine a lot.
especially when
Snorlax! I love Snorlax. I have like 3 plushies of Snorlax. Why didn't I think of that?
Snorlax is awesome. But yeah, there's so many Pokemon, and since the 1000th Pokemon is G-String Man, it's kind of hard to think about.
Hey, I like G-String Man.
G-String is amazing.
Like, it's a great typing, a great Pokemon. Looks cool. I love calling him G-String myself.
Yeah. His ability is cracked.
His ability is fucking cracked, and I don't. And people who say that it's not are have problems.
Well, isn't it like non-damaging moves just don't work on it or something?
I think so, something like that. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played that one. What's the one Pokemon you don't like there, Keenan? In Gen 1?
Let's see. Good as gold. Ability info. Good as gold. A body of pure solid gold gives the Pokemon full immunity to other Pokemon status moves. That is fucking broken.
Like
That's crazy.
people don't give enough credit to status moves either, and it's like no, it's great.
Oh my god. That's nuts.
I know that there's like some people out there are just like it's like no, you ignore the status moves because they don't do damage. It's like no, fucking status moves are bonkers good.
Well, I mean, Sableye was competitively viable purely because of Praxis and the amount of status moves they had. So, like, this, how did I pronounce this? Goldango
Goldango?
is literally, yeah, Goldango literally just exists and makes Sableye cry.
Well,
Nobody
yeah,
likes when
in
Sableye
Sableye
dies.
in Sableye kind of died uh when
Oh, yeah,
when
Grimmsnarl.
as soon as the next set came out with like fairies though.
That's That's fair. Also, Grimmsnarl came out, and Grimmsnarl has Prankster and good status moves, and also is just a good attacker as well. So,
I liked Grimmsnarl. It wasn't a bad one.
my favorite
Jinx
Pokemon
weirds
is
you out, but still can't fully understand it. It's Jinx. I don't know.
Jinx has an interesting history.
It does.
Has a very very fun history. Let's just put it that.
I like
Um,
Alakazam's history as well. That one was an interesting one to find out.
yeah, the lawsuit because apparently Alakazam looks like a real human person, even though it doesn't. Never seen
It's
a real human person that has a triangular face, is completely yellow,
it's
has levitating mustache that's also yellow.
so
Okay.
how the lawsuit went was that there was a magician. I don't remember his name, but the magician actually um copyrighted the rights to a particular kind of magic trick that involved spoons. And because of that, um, when the Pokemon Company came out with their thing, they said, "Hey, you can't do that because I've copyrighted this design style."
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous because how do you copyright
What is it?
a design style like that? What hit me? I don't
That
know.
reminds that reminds me of when PUBG tried to sue Fortnite because they created a genre of video game.
Yeah,
It's like
anything for money, right?
it's like if Mario sued Sonic, which is crazy.
Which now they work together because, Nintendo bought Sonic basically.
Well, Sega just doesn't make consoles anymore, then they just yeah.
It's too much for
It's,
them.
eh, I kind of wish they did still make consoles, to be quite honest with you, because I'm a huge Sega fanboy, but I never, I grew up after Sega was console, but like, I love Sega. They're such a good company. They're really experimental. They really understand the vibes of North American consumers. I just really fuck with them. They're really cool. They're nice.
I didn't mind the Genesis. I did not like the 3DS. I my cousins got that one and it was like dumb this is really dumb.
The
Oh
3DS?
no, the addition thing that the attachment for the
The 32X.
32 32X. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was a flop.
And
The
I
Sega CD was
and
always
the
good, but yeah. The 32X sucked. Yeah.
then of course there was also the if we're talking about you know game systems that flopped, I think probably the worst flop is still the Virtual Boy, but I kind of still want one.
Weirdly enough, I think the Virtual Boy, I think the 3DO beats it in terms of like shit, like cells. But yeah, the Virtual Boy is an interesting very. I think it needed to exist. A stepping stone, but sadly it was a flop.
It was too early for its time, didn't have what it was having, and it did horrible things to people's heads because people were just not ready for it yet.
The sad part is that if you just take away the awful visuals, the computer inside the Virtual Boy was actually kind of amazing. It was like the Wario Land game on the Virtual Boy is kind of good. It runs really well. It looks really good, other than the fact that it's in black and red. But great game.
Was it?
It was great game. All of the funny thing is that Mario's had bad games. There's not been a bad Wario Land game. That's the best part.
Oh,
Oh no! Gotta go get it. No!
no.
He died. You're gonna beat this guy, and then you're gonna laugh in his face like a clown.
He is a clown.
Yeah, but you're gonna laugh in his face like you're the clown.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna take his job.
But I'm already a silly little internet clown, so.
Yeah. Then prove it. Beat the clown. If you're a silly internet clown, then you gotta beat the clown.
You see, it doesn't work like that, you know. That's just stealing people's jobs. That's just rude. Like,
That's that's the way of
oh
the evolution.
God, that was horrible. I,
I mean, if you
yeah,
think about it, we're just modern jesters.
I'm just a silly little internet clown.
I'm just a jester. Alright, I'm gonna interact with chat. Chat, what is your favorite meal? And I see that there's tennies. What is your favorite meal? Looks at you suspiciously.
Favorite meal. I'm trying to think that one over too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah. Very complicated
my
question.
my 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 needs for food are not like I've always liked spicy foods, right? Like always.
Yeah.
But I don't get that privilege because Maple doesn't like spicy foods. And they're not as good at it as I am with it.
But this is the trick, right? This is the trick that me and my dad learned. Me and him are the only ones that like spicy food. So if anybody in the household steals food, you know who you are. You just make your food spicy always, and then
That's what I do actually. I do that all the time because I know that spinach will try to go for my food all the time. So I just make it
Yeah,
spicy, and after they'll leave me alone.
exactly. Because it's either they don't touch your food and we get to eat it, or they touch our food and then they go, and you're like, fuck. And you laugh at them.
Oh, I'm just a cellular internet, Pepper. I don't give this game like any justice. I'm doing hot trash, but I love it still. I'm having a great time. I wish my connection stayed.
No!
Like the fact that it died like twice bothers me so bad.
Well, the shucks. Took the game.
Hey, that was rude. Maybe I should get more health because I'm not doing so hot. Oh, I thought I'd kill that guy, and I'm like, no, it got me instead.
We should get. I want a Mr. Dog dog. I want a grumpy dog.
You want a what?
A grumpy dog.
Why do you want a grumpy dog?
Have you ever seen a grumpy dog? They're so fucking cute. You just
Honestly,
walk up and
honestly,
you're
I
just
don't
like,
really like dogs for the most part
it's fine.
there.
Like, well, what about a grumpy cat? Like,
Hmm.
like they're trying to look intimidating, but they're cute as absolute shit. It just
Oh,
like
we're
does the adverse effect.
resting bitch face.
Yeah, but like it's on an animal, so it's hilarious and fun and cute.
Why are you shooting that direction?
Like on a person, nah, I won't lie. You know, when a person has resting bitch face, I'm like, nah, I'm good. But like when a dog or a cat, it's just nothing but giggles and it's cute and it's funny. I laugh and I go fee 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 fee.
Well, I think you're nothing but giggles or something.
That's me, my friend. That's me. I'm a giggly. I'm a giggler. I had 3 more of these ciders to drink. I'm just gonna try to clean this bitch. Ouch. I'm getting hurt. Chat. I need a slurp potion. A slurp potion. I need
Get
that.
them a slurp potion.
I need the shield slurp potion. I don't play Fortnite.
Give them a give them a 50.
Give me a 50. I mean, I make good money, but I would totally take more.
No, I mean like a 50 pot. So
I'll take 50. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, I get it. That's how you know I don't play Fortnite. I like to
yeah,
think of all what a 40 pot is. Or 50.
50.
40 pot. 50.
Nothing wrong with
That's
that.
fine. That's fine. That's fine with it.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like, me and Maple played it just the other night, and it was Maple's first time. And, they're not much into that either. And they never kind of will be. It's not their cup of tea, and I don't blame them. Like, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. And I enjoy it because I've been playing it since, I don't know, its second season. So really close to when it first came out.
That's fair.
So now it's just became that nostalgic game where I just gotta play it.
Maple plays hardcore. It's like Pokemon Christian.
Farmville.
Pokemon Christian. Subnautica and random horror game they found on Steam.
Rude.
What?
Did you
That's
see that? That was so rude. There was no area for me to stand that wasn't gonna get hurt.
that's fucking. I'm thinking about it now. I don't remember when I first found Maple's channel. What were we doing? What was I doing? I think they were playing Pokemon of some sort, or it was either Pokemon or Subnautica both times.
They've definitely played both. I can say that without, you know, they're quite well known for both of those games. So
Yeah, I think it was Pokemon because I've never been into Subnautica, so I'm not gonna search for Subnautica.
I
So it was probably Pokemon.
I love Pokemon, and I was actually honestly thinking of streaming uh me playing um Legend Arceus.
I need to play that.
It's a good
I
one.
think Gen 4 coders really makes that one work though.
So the problem that I had with it was that when it came out, I couldn't play it because I was um. So I went in for surgery. Then this game comes out. I did it again. Wow. Okay. Um. So the game comes out. Um. I'm high out of my gourd from so many painkillers because it's the only thing that's keeping me going.
Yeah,
And so I'm like too tired, too lack of understanding of what's going on around me to really go and figure out what I'm doing.
yeah.
So Maple is just like coming into my room while I'm just laying there and I have a projector screen going. Um and they're like, "Can I go and play Pokemon?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." So I just kind of just watched
Yeah.
cuz I had the projector and it was like, playing on the biggest screen in the whole house, which is the side of the wall. It was kind of cool.
I remember I wasn't allowed to play Pokemon because my mom didn't like the idea of Pokemon for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't remember why. I don't care.
Satanist.
But whatever, something.
I am
But
doing dreadful here.
so Pokemon Pearl and Diamond and Pearl came out, and I missed out on it. Everybody had it, but I did something that my mother never could think of. She said to me, "You can only have a Pokemon game if you buy it yourself." And I said, "Ah ha ha ha! There's
There's
the
the
rub.
rub. There's the
There's the
rub.
real
That's
fucking rub."
that's the mistake you did, Mom.
So I started collecting change off the sidewalk
Oops.
for
I'm
like
gonna
a year.
go back to the
Some
map for a moment.
Yeah, but like I collected change off of the sidewalk and did favors for kids, and they'd give me like a buck or two. And I did that for like half a year to a full year, and then someone subscribed to you.
Inkfang! Thank you for using your Prime sub on me. How you doing, hun? Thank you. This month of spice will be nice. And I hope next month will be good too.
Wow. Yeah,
Airplanes are now
Spice.
picked with mini bombs. Switch your weapon anytime during battle. Nice.
Let's go.
Um,
But yeah, I saved up.
how you
I
doing,
saved up.
Inkfang?
Yeah. I saved up $70. I went to the store. One time I went to Walmart and I went to go browse games because I do that every time, even though like I'm poor. And my mom catches me looking at Pokemon. She's just like, "You're not getting Pokemon." And I had the biggest smirk because I brought my backpack with me because I like to bring my Game Boy with me. And I fucking pull out my piggy bank, my Nemo, and I say to clerk, "Clerk, I would like Pokemon Platinum." And
Oh,
she pulls it
what's
out,
going on?
and I dump my piggy bank onto the counter, and just a mountain of coins come out. She counts all the ones that she needs. She hands me Pokemon Platinum, and I'm looking at my money. I'm looking at it. I'm like, "Yep, that's right. That is right. I got Pokemon Platinum. I bought it myself. You told me damn well that I was allowed to buy it if I had my own money. I got my own money fair and square,
Nice.
and
Take
that's how
that,
I got."
Mom.
It was so invigorating because like everybody around me had like Diamond and Pearl, right? Because like
Yeah.
their
But
parents
you
were
had
paying.
Platinum, so you got the
Yeah,
cool one.
that's exactly it. Because
I hope
people
you
were
were a
like,
good wolf for
"Oh,
Maple last night. I think you were a good wolf for Maple. Don't you worry about that their ink.
yeah, you were a good wolf for me."
Oh, what? What? No, 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 no. Calm down.
I remember it was so like everybody they were so jealous of me. They were like, "Oh, I want to get a Houndour," and I'm like, "I can get a Houndour in Platinum." And I just caught it and gave it to them, and they're like, "You're the best." I'm like, "No problem." It was awesome. Loved having
What?
Platinum.
Oh, the door's open and got me something there.
And then after that, my mom never bitched at me about Pokemon ever again. And when a new Pokemon game came out, she just bought it because she knew I'd buy it eventually. And it was just an easy gift. Like, "Oh, Pokemon Black and White came out," and she'd give it to me.
I liked Black and White, and I don't know why it gets so much flack. I thought it was a great game.
It was. For me, the one that I'm an apologist for is Sun and Moon. I think Hawaii is a great setting. I think Pokemon got really samey for a long time, and people bitch at it for trying to be different. Even though when Sun and Moon was released, everybody begged Pokemon to do something different, and then they bitched at them for doing something different.
I
I
didn't
don't
mind
like
Sun
both.
and I didn't mind Sun and Moon. I hated Ultra Sun and Moon. That's where I put that is where I put my vote down because Ultra Sun and Moon was the exact same game throughout the entire collection and it was like why do you exist?
I didn't play Ultra Sun and Moon. I played Sun and Moon, and I
There,
won't
there
lie.
is no point. It could have been DLC. It literally could have been DLC.
That's what
The
it should have been. Yeah.
it was sad, it was disappointing. It was like why do you exist?
No, I get it. Um, I love like if there's any part of America that I love, it's Hawaii. Love Hawaii so much because I'm a stick lover, and Hawaiians have like a history with like stick weapons, obviously like wood weapons, but they would lace them with shark teeth, which is really
I've seen pictures of those. Those are cool as hell. Black and white were
yeah.
great. Gen 5 is underrated. You know what? I'm actually gonna go and equip that thing. Just for
Yeah,
the
black
extra
and white's
health.
great. Uh-oh, chaotic.
Hi,
I can't keep
Chaotic!
it. Yeah, chaotic's sitting right here. Hello, chaotic.
Black and white were great. Gen 5 is underrated. Absolutely. I 100% agree. Like, Black and White and Black and White 2 were similar, but different enough that they were decent enough games, and every single Pokemon was different. Like, you can't say that it was wrong for that either.
Oh, it was amazing for being different. And also, we have to shout out that Gen 5 Pokemon Black and White started the stage for, like, every Pokemon game beforehand has been some part of Japan. Like,
That's very
every.
true.
But Gen 5 was like, okay, let's
Is
try
that a
America.
candy bar? Or a waffle?
Probably.
Oh my god. I didn't expect that.
I will state I am kind of salty for the latest Pokemon game being part of the Iberian Peninsula because I don't like the latest Pokemon game, and I'm Portuguese. Not gonna lie, I was kind of salty when I heard about that. Y'all gonna laugh when you have some of the coolest culture that you can base your game off? No thanks. I'm gonna go grab another drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you have fun. What is the idea? Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, she just threw their head at me. What the hell? That was amusing. You came away from ads just to see it's like you died on the screen. Oh, thanks, Sai. Thank Chaotic. How you doing, hun? Simply any Pokemon. Pokemon's good though.
That's good. Yeah.
You ended up skipping Black and White. No, that's fair. I know that Maple skipped Diamond and Pearl because they owned No, they owned Pearl, but they didn't like it, so they just didn't play it through fully. And for me, that was when I started to really get heavy into Pokemon because it was just like, yeah, Black and White. It's like, yeah, Red and Blue was really nice. I kind of played a okay amount of Gold and Silver, but it was like whatever. And after when Diamond and Pearl came out, I actually found other people I could play with, so I was like, yes.
Maple, Maple and me are gonna have a duel of a century. Hit him like Gen 4. Pulls, pulls out sword, gives Maple sword. I'm
You know,
dead.
it's a good thing that you're not saying anything about fighting me because I was always the scarier one out of the two of us.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Like we had that Pokemon tournament a little while back, right?
Oh, Pokemon duel. I was. Yeah, that.
Oh, you're just talking about just fighting. Oh,
Okay. I wouldn't fight. I'm also not leaving my province to have an internet debate. You guys are in. You're in Manitoba, right?
no. We we're not in Manitoba.
You're north. I know that, right? I don't know.
We're West Canada.
Oh, I know where you are. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in the center. I'm in Ontario.
Love the shows and movies. Ooh, um, how do I know when this guy's gonna? We don't. And they just bring out the shotgun when I was stuck in there. Love the shows and movies, but never played the games personally. The kids and I have usually watched Pokemon over dinner. It's been Indigo League because M wanted to see where it all started. That's cool, honestly. That's so cool though. I hope you're having a good day though. I haven't. It's like you haven't like came and said hi to me for a while now. No, that's a lie. You actually said hello to me a couple days back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know.
It's been
Not
good.
gonna lie. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's okay. I'm trying to listen, but I'm also trying to concentrate. It's really kind of
That's
hard to
cool.
do four things at once here.
Oh, cool. I've been thinking about moving to Nova Scotia. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I don't know why I keep saying I don't know. But I really want to.
You have all the privilege to do so.
Man, it's just I don't know. Like I love Canada. I'm a huge I love Canada guy, but we have 40 million people in Canada and 15 million of them are in Ontario. It is a crowded fucking place.
Is it really that bad?
That is the population density in Ontario is 15 million. We have
That's
40 million in the rest of Canada.
that's ridiculous. That's actually a lot. It's been
Almost
good.
half of
Moved
our
two fridges
population
today,
is
but the
there.
whoa,
Yeah.
but the kids are in their beds, so now it's nice. Glad to be able to tune in. Yeah,
I'm sorry. This doesn't sound like we have British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland and Labrador, and then we have Nunavut, Yukon, and then Northwest Territories. Like what?
Well, let's face it, Nunavut is hardly anything. It's
Yeah.
barren up there for the most part, from what I've been told.
Well, it's the coldest part of the nation, so yeah. That's where the Inuits live, I've heard.
Yeah, but I doubt that they're like, living in the quote unquote,
Yeah.
um, they've got to have like more modernish houses or something over there. Like,
Oh, well, they probably have insane technology up there because it's so freezing up there that you kind of need it in order to survive in
mhm.
the modern era. Because like Ontario looks like just like the early 1900s. The infrastructure here is so, unless you're going to Toronto or Quebec, or not Quebec, Ottawa. Alcohol is
Yeah.
everywhere.
You moved two
Ottawa or
fridges today?
Toronto.
Are you doing okay? That's like a lot of work to move a fridge.
Chaotic
Do
is
you, do you
one
want
of those
do you want to
buses.
do you want to come over to my place and move my fridge and help me clean behind it?
Oh,
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was watching the head, only the head, and I didn't realize the other thing came around. It's like, oh no! You're all right now, just a little sore. That's super fair. As long as you're like, doing all right. That's all that matters, right?
yeah. Everything. Eat again before you guys want to poop. That's how you live life.
I can't tell the direction of what this damn fucking candy corner is moving in. It is too difficult for me to understand. What is its movement here? It's so random.
Oh wait. Spinach should play the game. They should just play the epic video game.
You want Spinach to play the epic video game?
Yes.
How
I
so?
feel like I'm the crazy person for saying that.
I
Like,
I I've always known you were a little bonkers, so
what? You hear enough chat? That's all
yep,
me bonkers.
yep.
Get over
I
town.
I I have no regrets either. No regrets.
They're being mean to me.
Yeah.
Get him. Get him.
Oh, you got me. I think I'm slowly starting to understand its movement. Maybe? Nope. I lied.
Protect me, people. Protect me. This
Goes up?
fight is not.
Why is he not?
Oh,
Why did he
okay.
not go up? What? You cheated. It's not always the same. That's the problem I had, is that I was expecting a pattern and the pattern was broken, and I'm like, why is the pattern breaking? That's probably why this game is as difficult as it is because there is no pattern. Ooh. Pattern responds to my actions. Is this game smart enough to figure that out, though?
The smartest game ever made. You can do anything.
Oh, I tried to be smart and that didn't work out well. Oh, killed myself. No!
How could you?
Uh, by jumping into them.
That's fair. That is a real statement.
Suicide by candy corn. It's not even like, a good sweet either. It's candy corn. And I will die by that also. Mabel will hear me say that from wherever they're at right now and be like, being biased to their candy corn loving needs.
Who actually likes candy corn?
I think it's I think it's gross. Candy corn is bottom barrel. I 100% agree. I am not good at this game at all. Come on, I got it. It's just candy. See, that's the problem. It's candy. I have such a hot, spicy tooth or something that I'm doing dreadful against candy. Candy will kill you, right?
Sugar can leave you really bad.
Sugar is bad, okay? Yeah. If you want, eat a real food, eat some chili peppers. Hello, Resi fan, CB97. How you doing? Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the follow. Ooh, that's so close. I got scared. Resi is fine. That sounds good. How are you doing today? How's your day been? Why is it they have more than one head? Why? I was so close. How is your day being? How how you doing? Oh, in case you don't know who I am, my name is Darcy. I am the Chili Pepper streamer, the spiciest streamer on all of Twitch.tv.
Oh,
I you should start believing things like that. They're Google 'em. And as you might know, we're playing Cuphead. Like today was a pretty good day. Like I was really tired this morning. Like dead tired, and now it's not so much. I do say spicy. And I am also with one of my friends, Google 'em. See, that's you.
Not
Uh
a streamer. Too epic gangster streamer.
oh. Oh, I dodged all of that. Oh my god. Quite spicy. I can barely hear your friend, by the way. Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
Here, let me bring that up a bit. Should be a bit louder now. Oh, I
There's
took
no
my first hit from the head. I took my second hit from the head. This is not how I get a red. This is not how I get away. This is not how I get ahead in life. Ha 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 ha. Jokes. Oh. And right spicy too. Look how close I was! No!
No.
Oh. That's better, not perfect, but definitely better. I was like in the zone at that point. I'm like, no. Oh, well that was sad. You read spicy and write spicy too? I like to eat spicy. Oh, I'm not even paying attention. Like you will probably not find someone with a higher spice tolerance to spicy foods than myself, which is kind of my whole shtick for the most part, really. You don't have a spice tolerance? Have you ever wanted one? Wanted to change that though? Or even any interest? This is not a good spot. They got the shotgun out. Oh, I've got one shot and I'm toast. I don't know if I can parry off of their head, can I? The one chip? So, I do have a problem with the one chip. It's not the spiciness. I've had hotter things. I can say without a doubt that I've had something spicier than the one chip challenge. The problem that I have is that there is not a single soul that I've heard that didn't have the stomach issue after having the one chip challenge.
That dastardly challenge.
It's mainly because of all the, not all the preservatives, all the food colorings and stuff that they put in it. There's a ridiculous amount of food colorings and extracts being put into it, which is actually not good for your body. So what I do is I tell people that what they could do instead is try something similar. Yeah, it's not good for your body. It's not healthy and it's not good. And you're gonna have a bad time in the bathroom for hours on end. This is everyone's problem.
The sand skeleton chip.
Um, it doesn't matter how spicy tolerance you have to the thing. It's gonna hurt your guts. So, what I found out though is that there is another one that's even spicier than it, but uses natural salts. No. And that is, oh, there you go. no. I was holding my breath right there. Okay, okay. So there's another one out there that's actually even spicier than that one. And that is the one that you want to try. Hunter's account, hello! Is that a living jar? That's cool. I don't even know what I could parry off of that. I wasn't paying that much attention. Um, uh, crap, what was it called? The Duel. The Duel is the chip that you want to get because it's actually made with Reaper X, which is now the hottest pepper in the world, and it's made with um, tried out Reaper X and Pepper X salt. So it is the spiciest chip out there. I
I wanna vomit. Mmm, so good.
you wanna Baroness von Bonbon?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. How you so if you want to try something that's stupidly spicy, try that because it's made with Pepper X, and it's not going to do as much damage to your guts. So the Buldak Korean barbecue, the Buldak ramen, I don't like it. It's not good. It's not good for you either. But how you doing there, Hunter? Since this is your first time, my name is Darcy. I am the Chili Pepper Streamer, the spiciest streamer in all of Twitch.tv. You like Cuphead? I think it's actually a lot of fun too. I have not really played it much of it. I die from Perry Perry. Oh, I'm sorry, hun. I don't mind a good Perry Perry. I'm not paying that much attention. I should really start paying. I don't know what to do with this one. I like the taste, but my guts can't take it anymore. So yeah, try to not have. There are better spicy ramens out there. Um, go and give it a try. Um, it's not as spicy, but it's the one that I honestly prefer. Oh, what is it? Um, Shin. Shin ramen. It's a red package. Kind of on
Yeah, I know that.
it's still spicy, but it's not gonna be remotely like it. So I'm assuming that since you have a living jar there, Hunter, you also enjoy um Elden Ring and such as well, right? Okay, I just needed to remember how to do this. He left. What you laughing at? I'm already almost dead. I ate the spicy ramen and my sister tried it, but she couldn't handle the heat, so I gave it me hers and ate both of them and was shocked. What? Oh, that's actually very dangerous. Ooh. Yeah, um, try Shin ramen. They also have like a Shin bone broth ramen, which is actually really tasty. It's not as spicy, but it's not gonna absolutely murder your guts, which is kind of the more important thing. Oh, I'm doing terrible. But how much Cuphead have you played? Ooh, excuse me, excuse me. Glump.
What's up?
You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm playing video game.
Oh, okay, you just got really quiet. I'm like, are you doing alright, bud?
No, I'm chill. I'm currently taking over an NCR outpost right now. I feel like it.
Because you feel like it. You know, that's a
I don't know.
fair cop.
I've played this game so many times. It's like I don't know. I just have a bunch of mods on, and
Oh,
I don't know.
he skits set and runs away.
They've been bad mouthing me. The NCR, they keep calling me bunch of babies. I don't like it. Being real they're being real rude to me. I don't like it. So
I
I'm
can
like,
be real rude to you too, you know, if you want.
I don't. No, thank you. But the NCR, they're being meanies. They're calling me a stinky. Just not a huge fan of it. And so
I think you're stinky too, so.
I just killed all of them. So I don't know how wise it is to say.
Maybe I shouldn't call Goodlum stinky.
Like it's true, but that's why it hurts.
Caesar's Legion?
No, I don't. I'm gonna keep it. Here's Google's. What are they called? Factions. NCR. Good intentions spread to out become awful because what the fuck? Night Stalkers, get out of here. Give me a second. Night Stalkers everywhere. They're scary. They're like snakes, but also okay, cool.
I don't know if the
Anyways,
Caesar's Legion was considered the good or the bad guys. I don't know what.
they're they're bad. Generally, like unless you think a totalitarian government that takes over small tribes of people for the sheer fact that they're small and then completely destroys their culture and makes them part of their conglomerate is a good idea. They're generally bad. They treat women like dogs. They use children as soldiers. And whoever lives and kills the most people is considered high society.
Oh,
Caesar, yeah, Caesar's Legion is based off of obviously Rome. You know, Caesar. You know, that guy. Basically,
yeah.
some guy who was part of the what are they called? Caesar was a part of the. They're basically a bunch of doctors and medicine people. I forget their name. But he found a book about Caesar's rule. He read it and then went, "Ding! I'm gonna make an entire people based off of killing each other because
Because that's fun.
yeah, the NCR is based off of Fallout 2, and they're like, hey, let's unite the world based off of democracy." But the thing is they sadly don't fully understand what democracy is, and they fall under the very downside of democracy because of their limited understanding of democracy. They use democracy as if it was used for the first time, even though they're using it right after the fall of the democratic empire. So that's an NCR. I think the NCR and Caesar's Legion are both doomed to fail. The Brotherhood of Steel, they're like, hey, this entire wasteland is a wasteland because technology developed too fast and too much for our human brains. Let's only give technology to people intelligent
Oh
enough to use
god.
it. And I kind of fuck with that. I
Oh
think
god,
people.
that's so terrifying. There you go, I
Yeah.
got him!
Yeah, beat up the Cuphead boss.
Like, I haven't played that in absolutely forever. So,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh, Fallout?
Yeah.
Um, who else is in the mix? Oh yeah, the Strip.
I like the strip,
Rich
though.
people. The Strip is just rich people. I wish it was more diverse than that, but it's really just we're rich and we have a lot of money, and we dictate things because we control the thing that controls other people. Therefore, the people that we control are savages and we're
You
not, so
can't catch
therefore
me
we're
unless you
better
take a
people.
shortcut. That's what some punk kid said last week. You can only be the way you could have beaten me to the rides. Say, maybe you could show me where the shortcut is around here? I don't know.
Zang.
Might be around here. Oh, I was right! Oh, damn.
I like that the little like there's like a little candy. Oh, what the fuck? Well,
Hello.
welcome back to Boundary Break.
Hey there, fellas. Want to watch my little show I have here? They say juggling is a bit like parrying. Touch it first, but soon you can string them together swimmingly. Hoping to get to 4 someday. 4 in a row, yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it? Yeah, I suck at this too. I wonder where the other guy is. I don't know. Um,
I'm so happy this game came out.
this was like otherworldly, and it was like not something anyone expected, I think. And when it did come out, I was like, damn, this is fun.
Well, this game really pushed animating a game well. I don't know. It's just in 20 years, this game is going to be remembered as a classic. It has the perfect level of difficulty where it's hard, so like when you beat it, you feel engaged, and it's like
How do you
it
get
respects your
past?
yeah.
What? How do you get past? I don't understand.
You need the dash. You need the dash ability for this level. Like that, yeah. The dash or the teleport ability. So when you're like transitioning between the top and the lower, you dash to get in between them. That's the trick.
Just poking him in the eye.
Yeah. That's the thing I love about this game is every power up that they really try to make you use all the power ups for specific like types of levels.
Oh, I gotta go through.
And I fuck with it hard.
I jumped into that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey
because I'm not.
chat.
Oh, there you go.
What's your cup sonus?
So you know what? I was honestly thinking of um
Making a cup soda for stream.
just for this, just for this.
We need to have the cup soda Darcy. Nah, don't even think about it. Now that you've said it and I've laughed about it, it's a must. It is an absolute must.
If you can find some kind of
I'm not an artist. I make canes, man. I'm not an artist.
I still think it would be really nice if you found a cane for Maple. That would be really nice.
Oh, no, I'll do it. I just need to go to the fort. I live in Ontario. Like we'll find. I'll try and find a sugar maple. Not because like maple's sweet, but sugar maple. So like the weird thing about maple, and I'm a tree nerd if you couldn't tell. A lot of maples are softwood, but sugar maple is a hardwood. And if you're gonna make a cane, you want it to last.
That's
So
true.
I need to find sugar maple because it's the strongest maple there is.
Except for, maple squids.
Well, I don't know if maple's a wood though. Like maple squid arts is a wood.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Do you know what's actually one of my favorite woods, actually?
What's up?
Purple heart wood.
Purple heart's good.
I
Purple
think it
heart
looks
is very
really
beautiful.
pretty.
My favorite is blackthorn.
I don't know blackthorn.
Blackthorn is a very culturally significant wood to Irish people. It's what they made their shillelaghs out of. And shillelaghs are basically just
They're wooden clubs, if I remember correctly.
they're clubs designed as canes because the British were like, hey, you're Catholic and not Protestant, even though we told you to be Catholic, but now we want you to be Protestant. So now that you're a Catholic and not a Protestant, you're not allowed to wield swords. Like, Irish people have used sticks as weapons for a long time. So they used to be paganistic tribal people. So they've had a long history with sticks, but the shillelagh came and returned because the Irish people needed to, well, let's be real, you know, British people treated them like subhuman. So they needed something to defend themselves, but something that they were legally allowed to have. But
Oh,
how do you legally relegate, like, oh shucks, that sucks.
that
He
was a
died there.
that was a sad time for me. I was just like, I don't know what to do here.
Yeah, no, I get you, but the shillelagh was used during a time where Ireland, like a lot of because like the north of Ireland is Protestant, but the rest of it is Catholic, and so they don't have rights. So they're like, let's wield these canes, quote unquote canes, but they're actually little clubs, and they're just self-defense sticks. And they would usually make them out of blackthorn, because blackthorn is incredibly hard but incredibly flexible. It's an incredibly durable wood. It also had thorns on it, which added to its
Scary intimidation tactics and things.
oh, not scary. Like we're talking like some depending on the so shillelaghs have two surviving martial arts. So the shillelagh martial art is known as Baturuk, and there's two surviving martial art schools known as Doyle and Antrim. And in Doyle especially, dragging the shaft against the opponent's face is a huge thing. And if your stick is covered in thorns, that's a huge thing. That's an absolute winner right there. That's an absolute winning technique. Yeah. I like sticks. I make sticks because of my Irish history, my Irish ancestry, but I also like making them because I think they're fun. Growing up, a lot of people in my family had canes growing up, and I've always associated canes with maturity and elegance. And I make canes for the fun of it, but I also want to make canes, and once I get good enough at them, I want to donate the canes that I make to I'm drunk. What are they called? The places where old people live, like the old people homes.
I know what you're
Or like,
talking about. I can't think of the name right this second.
uh, I don't know. I don't know why canes are associated with weakness when wielding a cane statistically makes you stronger. That's the weirdest association I have. Like, you have a stick. Yeah. Like, the start of, like, humans being militarized was us taking sticks and hitting each other with them. I don't know. But anyways,
Hi, Amber.
Google Amber the witch. You have a pepper that I thought was an apple next to your name. Is that an apple? Is that a pepper? I can't tell.
Oh, that's a bell pepper. It's the um.
It's super squished and small because of the my monitor. So it looked like a green apple for a second. Yeah, crunchy apple. What type of witch are you, Amber? Are you Wiccan or are you just like the witch aesthetic?
How do you vibe?
I don't know. I need to know. I love druid witch stuff. You
How
did
many
it!
points?
Bravo!
How many points
Yahoo!
did I get
Yeah!
for
Everybody
that?
clap for Darcy!
You are so drunk.
No, I'm not even. I'm not
The
even.
femboy kind.
So you're Wiccan. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, everybody stop hating me. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Remember to cancel your googlums today.
No, I don't want to be canceled. If anything, paganistic beliefs like mine are more. I'm just gonna stop saying what I'm saying.
You need to calm down, Google.
No, I'm joking. Anyways, how is Amber today?
That's what I would like to know. How are you doing, Amber? Are you having a good day? Go, go. Uh,
Like he just sells you coffee and a whetstone.
these are like common shit, though.
I know, but like, when have you ever gone to a store and coffee and a whetstone have been in the same aisle? Like, a whetstone is what you use to sharpen a knife with. Then coffee is right next
That's
to it.
fair. I got my whetstone like from a professional stores, so
Okay.
but I just got
That's fair. Can we talk about the poster of his wife that this guy has on the far right with all the hearts around it? Like, this
Oh,
guy
I just
loves his
noticed
girl.
it right now. That's
Oh my
cute.
god. Homie loves his girl.
Medium range and good damage with a slower rate of fire. Great coverage with average range. Aim backward for maximum range. What?
What's up? Oh, the jumbo. Oh, you don't have spread shot yet? You need to get spread shot.
Alright, fine. Hold attack to increase damage. No rapid fire, so precision is key.
Spread shot is the boss killer.
Is it?
Yeah, you shoot 3 pellets per. It's short range. It's like a shotgun. Imagine shotgun. It's so good. I ain't gonna cap.
There you go. I got it. Just for you there, Google.
Now go to the bot. Go to the clown. You're gonna
You're gonna
screw
rip
up the
into him?
clown. Yeah.
I'm about to rip a clown's head off today.
Also, because it spreads out, even if you only hit 1 pellet, it's like, wow.
It's good that it hits at least once, right? So, but how you
Well, it
doing,
hits.
Amber? How's your day been? Are you doing all right? How you doing today? Which
I
one's the
scared
clown?
them
Was this the
off.
clown? This is the clown.
Yeah, that roller coaster.
Good day for a swell battle. It's on.
Damn, it is pretty short range, but hard to miss.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot how to go and fight him. So
You'll learn, but this thing does so much damage.
crap. You just gave me more Daka.
Yeah.
Oops. My day's been good. I got a little closer to affiliate. That's really good to hear,
A great
Amber.
slam and then hit. Now go.
Oh, alright. Well, that's not as good as I was hoping it would be. Wanted to see what its alt
Yeah.
was, and I was like, that's not as good as it could be.
Here's a real
Its
life
primary
battle.
fire is broken, its alt is mediocre. That's the drawback. In the range, but in a boss fight, it's so good.
Now that I completely forgot, now it's like I gotta change my strat of how I was doing things.
Yeah. Oh. You should get Maple to play Cuphead with you.
Maple would die and would absolutely hate this forever. They don't play difficult games. They don't like to play difficult games.
They're
A
real.
great slam and then hit.
They like to play games and have fun, like Deep Rock. I played Deep Rock earlier and I missed it, man. I've been so missing Deep Rock.
I'm I'm pretty fine with not really playing it, so
No, that's fair.
I've played so much of it, and it's okay.
Apparently they're redoing the cave generation.
Will they?
Apparently that's what they're working on right now. Because that's the only problem I have with it is the cave generation is kind of like it's so samey after a while. But if they do a Minecraft and make the cave generation like actually genuinely epic, the game's just top tier. Let's be real, guys.
Oh, ouch. This is like a whole different style of fighting now.
Yeah. Amber the Witch. Oh yeah. Goodness. Freaking yeah, affiliate's hard to get to, I hear. Do you have to get the like you have how much is affiliate again? I
I think
haven't
it's
tried
50 people and like so many hours in 7 days of streaming, at least.
that
Minimum.
makes sense, yeah. Yeah, and then you're eligible for
For myself, I got it on day one. So outside of the
you got
obviously,
affiliate day one? That's crazy.
well, except for the 7 days streaming thing, I got like 75 followers on day one. So
That must have been like playing game. Oh, thank you guys for following. 2 seconds later. Oh, that must have been
no.
crazy.
So what happened? So since Maple was streaming like close to half a year difference between me or something like that. So they're like they're a year ahead, year and a half ahead of me or something like that. So I basically took most of their followers.
Thief! But yeah, no, I get you. Here's a question.
That was wasted.
Yeah. Here's a question. Feel free to decline. Feel free to decline. How did you and Maple meet?
So, I'm fairly good at like social media stuff or something like that. And what happened was that, this is gonna sound silly, but, oh, I didn't expect that to pop up that fast.
Youch! But you're getting close. You're getting close.
Now I'm starting to like understand the shotgun's range and everything, yeah.
Shotgun's broken, so good. Anyways, keep going.
I used to run a My Little Pony group, and they were one of my members. And it just kind of happened one day. And one evening they were like, hey, I need to go and talk with someone because someone robbed the store that they were working on, and they were feeling kind of really super stressed out. So I'm like, okay, I'll come and hang out. So I did. And
No, really.
And afterwards, I came and hung out with them for the day, and they were like, okay, cool. And then then I thought, oh, they're just like around the corner, so they must live nearby. But they weren't. They were on the other side of the city. They just worked over here, so I didn't know. And
Yeah.
that went a lot better. That went super good.
Yeah. You gotta know when to use it. Like right out. Yeah,
Bugger.
yeah! Shoot him up! Shoot him up! Oh no!
I tried to do the jump thing on the nose to get the extra power there. So I invited them over one day, and I'm just like, hey, do you want to just go and make cupcakes with me? Because I just wanted to make cupcakes, and
That's how you win someone over.
yeah, I won them over with sweet treats.
That's how you do it. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Whenever I talk to a gal, and they're like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, oh, you want to make food? You can just see the hearts form in their eyes. They're like, wow, sustenance.
I won't lie. I'm a sucker for someone who cooks for me too. So
Well, it's just a primal instinct thing. You ever read about how like we've designed such technology, but our brains have not evolved enough to like adapt to them? You know what I mean?
this is the first
Like
I've heard of this.
apparently we've developed technology so fast that it's hard for the average person to adapt to technology. Not like usage wise, but the downsides of it. Like social media usage. People will treat trolls as if someone's genuinely like, how do I put this? So like if someone was trolling me on the internet, I just block them. That's just me. I'm an adult. I have a good job. I have other things to worry about. There's plenty of people that just they just don't realize that they could just
Their monkey brain is like, no, I've got to fight.
I don't want to say that because like I don't want to deny that cyberbullying is a genuine problem, but like yeah, like you could really just right click block. It's over. You if anything, being the bigger person is just realizing that this situation is just not something you should deal with. But like look at how detrimental social media can be to so many people. We're just not evolved yet. It's more of a theory. It's not proven yet. I believe it's contextual. I think some people can't handle social media that well, but some people can take it extremely well. But apparently, there's ongoing research talking about how our brains just can't keep up with the technology we developed, which is a weird thing to think about because we develop everything that we have. It's an interesting topic.
This shotgun thing fucking slams hard.
Yep, it is the boss. It's terrible in the run and gun stages because of the range, but it's absolutely demolishes bosses. Its alt mode is kind of dog shit, but like, look at that! You beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Yeah! Come on, you have to be real careful. You're so...
Oh,
No!
there was a single ball that came out of nowhere there.
I'll be right back. Make another drink. Hey, you're right there. Keep trying.
I am so close. I am so close.
You got this, Darcy. By the power invested in me, you got this.
By the powers of anime and this stick.
Okay. Not anime. I don't want anime. But the powers that I have invested in me, the dumb ranting, the stick loving, the shitty RPG loving me, the powers invested in me. I enchant die with the powers of
What
plus
which
5.
shitty anime is this? Which shitty RPG is this now?
Dragon Quest.
Oh, Dragon Quest.
I love Dragon Quest because of my dad. I won't lie. My father and I, a big bonding of us was me and him both playing Dragon Quest. We played different games. Like I play on my DS and he'd play on his emulator on his PC. And we'd play Dragon Quest. We'd hear each other play Dragon Quest. It's just, I love it. It's so basic. It's so simple. It's very boring to the average person. But I love it because I associate every Dragon Quest game with my father. So that's a big buff to me. I understand if people don't like it because of how boring and basic it is. Respectfully.
I'm a basic bitch myself, so...
I beat Dragon Quest 4 recently. Not gonna lie, it's okay. It is okay.
It is okay. We're learning things about Googlem today.
Dragon Quest 4 is okay. The best Dragon Quest, in my opinion, is Dragon Quest 9.
I didn't even know there was 9 Dragon Quests. I'm not gonna lie.
There is, I think they're working on 12 right now. There's 1 through 4 happened on the NES. 5 through 6 are... Yeah, 5 and 6 happened on the Super Nintendo. 7 was on the PlayStation 1. 8 was on the PlayStation 2. 9 was on the DS. 10 is on multiple consoles and is an MMORPG that was only released in Japan. 11 was on multiple consoles and the one that everybody plays because it's the most accessible and the only one that actually had advertisement. And 12 is in development. They're great games. The only one that's bad is none of them. 6 is the only one that people call bad, but I played 6 and I think 6 is amazing. Experimental is what it should be called. Incredibly experimental. But that was also because they used a new development team. Because Chunsoft stopped working on them after 5. Then 6 was a whole new team and their first attempt at it. And it was also like their 3rd game they ever worked on as a company, so they respectfully didn't do the best job. But considering, like, it's at worst a 7 out of 10 game. So, like, I don't know. If it's like your 3rd game, it's like a 7 out of 10. I think you guys did a good job.
I haven't gotten hit yet.
Good,
Oh,
good.
never mind.
No! Darcy, use your stand powers.
What stand powers do you think I have?
Every time you get spicy, like, whether it be emotionally, physically, or literally spicy, you get a plus 5% crit chance.
Plus 5% crit chance?
And
Damn.
it stacks. You can stack a maximum of 17 times, specifically.
The train got me!
No!
No!
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
Everybody in chat, send a pepper emo, or whatever is closest to a pepper. Give Darcy the crit chance, now! Everybody hold your hands in the air, spirit bomb, but it's a pepper. Come on, there's 13 of yous. I know that at least 3 of yous can send a pepper.
Don't tell the numbers, please.
No, I'm joking.
I try to not see those so I can, like, not feel bad if my numbers are really low.
No, I apologize. I didn't mean to.
Hello, Dagger Master! Excuse me? Oh, yeah, that makes sense, because you just said that. Alright, that's fair. How you doing there? Welcome. Hope this is your first time. My name is Darcy. I'm the chili pepper streamer, the spiciest streamer in all of Twitch.tv. And it's obvious I am having troubles in do better or else. You know, that's very on par for Maple, actually.
There's Maple.
There's the Maple.
the epic.
This is my... I kind of played a little bit of Cuphead when it first came out, but I haven't played it since. But only a little bit of it. So, barely anything. This may as well be my first time.
Right here on the final part. Hone in. Become wind.
Well, I've got one more thing here. What? Oh, I fell on top of him!
No!
I've been kind of in and out of it, not tired enough to sleep, but tired enough to not be present. Yeah, I did notice that you were sleeping in the other room, so... But I hope you're having a good day there, Dagger, Meister. You're really cool. I'm glad that you think so.
See, Dagger's giving you the plus 5 crit chance right now.
Because they want me... I did not even know there would be a crit chance in this game, and now I'm all hyped up and excited.
There is a...
I need to invoke my inner Elden Ring, since I've been playing the hell out of that one and doing really good.
Yeah.
So
Oh, look at that! Look at that! First phase, no damage, no damage.
no
Come on.
damage first phase. So
And the shotgun, the face. Get
oh,
those dogs. Oh, that's okay. It's good, good.
it's fine. It's fine.
Stay asleep.
Jeez,
Actually,
this shotgun really does tear through.
yeah, right? That's what I'm
Oops.
saying.
I got so
Oh
used
well.
to jumping and doing the dash thing.
No, no.
Yes, MH. I know.
Maple, you need to use your secret enchant powers that you didn't know that you had until now and enchant Darcy. You must. It is. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about either. You're drunk, Google 'em.
Use the Minecraft enchantment. You spend 20 levels on Darcy right now.
The only thing that I know that Maple has for certain for a bite. Oh yeah, Maple's got a gun. I don't know how that's gonna help me, but they've got a gun.
What gun? I need to know.
A gun.
I need to know what type, what model.
A gun model. The one that goes pew pew.
That doesn't. I don't think that rounds it down at all. I mean, actually, that does. Because like blunderbusses only shoot pew, and then you have to reload
Oh,
them.
that was rude.
No,
I don't
he
know.
beat you up.
Maple's got like a little pistol thing for their emotes, so.
Probably some form of. Yeah. I have a Nerf gun right now. Let me pick it up. In my chair.
Maple knows that at some point in my life I had a huge abuse, a huge love for Nerf at some point in my life.
Oh, I love Nerf. I have a 3D printer, and Nerf is it's like you want to take your
Wow.
$5 Nerf toy and make it into something that can hurt family members. 3D modeling. I have a Nerf. What's this called? A disruptor with the green tribal paint.
I'm actually planning to sell off my Nerf guns, so.
No, you need to tell me what you have, because I will unironically pay you, depending on what you have.
I have like 50 or 60 guns, so you know.
Send me a picture of what you have, and I will pay you. I will pay you good money.
Is there anything in interest in particular, such as a type?
I like so. Do you know the? I'm assuming you research like. Do you know the difference between an electronic like flywheeler and a springer?
I have an understanding of those words, yes.
I primarily like springers because I find them cheaper to mod with. However, I send me a picture of what you have, and I'll buy whatever I specifically think is interesting.
Good deal. I'll have to pull them out of storage then.
No, for everybody, just know the Googlom is the most niche lover in the world. Anything niche, I like it, unless I haven't heard of it.
Can we trade Nerf guns for Maple Stick?
I could do that. I mean,
I got scared. Also, I saw an ant.
You're getting raided!
Tuna! How's the good puffer today? How you doing there, Tuna?
I mean...
Get raided, nerd! Hello, Tuna! In case you don't know who I am, readers, my name is Darcy. I am the Chili Pepper streamer, the spiciest streamer in all of Twitch.tv.
You're just gonna let them call you a nerd like that?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because I know that they're nerdier than I am.
Oh, snap, snap, snap! Anyway. Can we trade Nerf guns for maple? I was just gonna send you the maple stick, honestly. I would have paid for shipping too. I don't know. Like, maybe this is TMI maple, but like, I heard you walk with the cane,
They do.
and like,
They have a 4-prong cane they use.
yeah, and like, I also walk with a cane. I had tailbone area surgery. While I don't need a cane, I love using a cane because it just puts less stress on my spine.
Hey, I
That's...
didn't get cheated out.
Yay! The only thing I need from you, Maple, is I would like to know what style of handle you'd like. And also I need to know, like, you have a cane that you enjoy currently. And if there was some way you could measure that cane so I know what I could cut the cane to so it's the proper height.
How would you like those measurements placed into?
Inches.
Done. Ah! I tried to get it back on top, but I couldn't. I'm a sliver away from getting this guy.
Oh, roll up those sleeves. Show the pepper tattoo on your right shoulder.
I wish I had a pepper tattoo.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I've already thought about what I was gonna do. So that cane that I sent, it has the OM alphabet on it, and I was just gonna put Maple, like the name Maple, in OM on the stick. So like the runic scribble shit that I put on like the one cane I sent, I was gonna put that on it. Someone's committing terrorism in my neighborhood because there's a lot of cop cars around here. Anyways, yeah. If there's any preference of handle type, I could help with like teaching you like what different. Just send me a picture of your cane and the measurements, and I could make something out of wood that like looks similar and acts similar to what you have. It's kind of yeah.
Oh, I got sandwiched between 3 areas and I couldn't get out.
I don't know, Maple. Maybe I'm being sappy. Haha, nice pun, but like I don't know. I I've gotten enough enjoyment off of your content that like don't worry about paying for it. Don't worry about the shipping unless the shipping's crazy, but considering we're both in Canada, it's like whatever.
It shouldn't be that bad, honestly.
No, it shouldn't. So that's why I'm not worried about it.
Get endeared to me, idiot.
But like, yeah,
I don't know if a teleport is the way to go still.
The only other thing other than cane measurement lengthwise is like, I know this is fucking weird to ask, but like, if it's possible, could you like trace your hand and like scan it?
Do you want
So
actual
like...
hand size? Like the dimensions?
If I'm gonna make a good handle, I need to know the hand size. That sounds so
Dr.
weird.
Possum. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Honestly, you're like the first person to do that today.
That is, I need a. You know what? I'm gonna take that hydrate too for me. I've been drinking and I've been hydrated, and I'm gonna.
Please do. Please get a snack as well for yourself and get some water in you. I don't want you
to. I am not hungry. I've eaten too much today. I had half a pizza. I don't need to eat anymore, but I do need to drink water, and I have plenty of water with me, and I just took a big swig.
Hi, Dr. Possum. How you doing there, man? How you doing, hon? How's the wonderful possum doing today? Is your wormy doctor also in? And your fingerprints, Darcy, not committing crime with it. No, I don't want to go and commit crime with my fingerprints. How's the good possum today?
Is Doctor Opossum. Doctor. I think
Doing
I
well.
might.
How's the Cuphead? I tried this so far and was so bad at it. Okay, so I play a decent amount of Elden Ring and Bloodborne and Sekiro, and honestly, I'm actually having a lot harder time with this one. Puppy dog? You can't say that you
Dear
got a
Tom,
dog and not
although I
tell me.
appreciate your love of spicy food, please
I need
remember
to
that
get a
your
pet.
choices
I
affect
don't have
all
a
of
pet,
us.
and I need a pet.
Sincerely, Anus.
I want to get a bird so badly, but if I get one, I have to get two. Since I work so much, I need to get two so that I can, like, hang out and do
I'm
bird
already
things.
on phase 3.
Oh, yeah. Everybody, give Darcy the pepper spirit bomb.
I have not gotten her yet. I'm waiting for this train car to come around, and it's gonna fuck me up because we're gonna get the yellow guy. Yeah, we are.
Everybody, put your hands in the air and
Oh!
chant for the pepper,
No damage, Rod?
pepper.
No damage? No
A little
damage?
bit spicy.
I'm holding my hands in the air because I'm drunk and I'm an idiot. But, like, everybody else, follow me so I don't feel like an idiot. For the pepper. For the pepper.
For the pepper!
For the pepper. For the pepper.
Remember when I
See?
said that I was not gonna get hit, and afterwards I just got hit?
It doesn't matter as long as you win. If anything, it adds character. Ooh, the pressure.
You scared me, Pop. You scared me, no.
Here they
No.
No!
go.
Calm down. I was doing so well.
I'm joking.
Oh, that time got me. I'm gonna beat the clown before I end. That's kind of my goal now. But no, I played a lot of Elden Ring, and like I've got a good 150 hours in it, which might not be too much for it, but you know, and I just got to the DLC area, so I don't know how. I've heard it's a whole different ballgame after that point, but also.
Maple's pulling at me right now.
Rick to save my game. Alright, I'm saving my game now. No, I played a ridiculous amount of Elden Ring and stuff like that, and I have maybe only had like 3 or 4 times dying to each boss kind of thing. I'm gonna beat Nyx. I'll beat Nyx easily. That's my goal. But when I got to the DLC, I've only played the first boss and I'm having troubles. And at most I'll like take 3 or 4 times to beat a boss and that's it. Like I haven't even beat Melania yet in Elden Ring. I haven't even gotten to them yet, not even close. That's so that's just like say, hey, I beat Moog before Melania. Come on, give me some credit here.
A
Um,
grand slam and then some.
but this game is a whole different ball game of how it plays.
It's 2D.
It's a different style of play that I'm just not as used to.
Maple, I had a fantastic idea. All right, are you still there, Maple? I don't know if
Yeah,
you're like
Maple's
past it.
still there. I'm pretty certain they're not in their bed right now.
Okay. Hear me out. By the time I get access to another maple stick, because I'm not gonna be able to go to the forest for a little bit to get some sticks.
Why?
I'm gonna work a lot.
That makes sense.
Well, like I'm a train operator. You know, I work 40 hours a week. I don't have a lot of time. And with the weather being so hot, I don't want to go out to the forest after a hard week. Like, I was gonna do stuff this weekend, but it's like 30 degrees in Ontario right now, and I'm like,
I
nah.
just teleported into the horse. Good job.
That sucks. But here's my idea. By the time I'm able to get a sugar maple, try and get sugar maple the best I can, 'cause that's the best maple, it's the hardest maple, the strongest maple. But I will, by the time I have that, I'm going to try and get a camcorder, and I will stream the making of the luxurious, holy Maple King.
We all
Am
need a
I
strong
off?
maple.
Well, sugar maple's hard maple. That's another name for it. The rest of the maples are soft maple.
Softwoods. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I'm gonna put a rubber cane tip on it so it doesn't damage easy, cause like, if I'm gonna put all this like nice work into it, and oil it, and wax it, and polish it, and all that silly jazz, I don't want you damaging the tip of it. So I'm gonna put a cane
You're
tip
gonna
on
oil
it.
and wax my partner? Excuse me?
Darcy!
You better ask for consent there.
Darcy! Shut up! I'm joking. I don't deal with that stuff anymore.
On stream, no less, right?
The stream, no less.
Oh, I got way too close. I'm just gonna retry that one. That was horrible.
No pals for me. That's all I'm saying. Not for a while. But I love using Danish oil. Danish oil is natural, healthy, food safe. So if Maple's ever weird and wanted to lick their cane because they're weird, they wouldn't die.
I would make sure to do that anyways, just because we have a cat.
Yep, Danish oil is food safe.
You gotta run this oiling and waxing part by like 3 people, Google. I know, right? You gotta ask the council. Is that how you're gonna refer to us now, people?
I use Danish oil to preserve the wood, and then I use beeswax to seal it and polish. So both are natural and food safe. And they're also accessible to my local Lee Valley store. Lee Valley's the only good hardware store in Canada.
I kinda have to agree. We got some really shoddy places around here for hardware stores. That's not great.
Also, if you would like any weird design on your cane, I would love to have the wood burning practice. I just bought a wood burning kit and I would love to practice.
Here's a question for you for wood burning. Have you ever tried soldering? Well, yeah, you've tried soldering. What am I talking about? I know you have.
Oh yeah, I saw that
Isn't
soldered
it
board that
basically
I would burn.
just a wood burning kit? Aren't they like the exact same, honestly?
So, the difference between a wood burning kit and a soldering kit is primarily in the tips. Wood burning kits come with like 30 different tips, all for different usages, while soldering kits come with 5 tips. They do the same thing. Also, wood burning kits come with better temperature adjustment, far better. You could wood burn with a soldering iron. I've done it. Everybody's done it. That's how most people begin. But I'm going to be real with you. It's better to do it with a design tool. But yes, you could absolutely try doing wood burning with a soldering iron. It will do the job.
No, it's just because it seems redundant to have 2 different kits that do the exact same thing, but just for design-wise, with how they look and everything like that, like everything about them looks the same to me. So I didn't know if it was a temperature thing or
It's a temperature control and a tip thing. That's what it is.
Spicy cat. I had a passing thought I could try to paint it a bit, but I want the wood grains to be the star of the show. But maybe we can think of some kind of design. That's fair.
I'm not painting it. That's one thing I will not do. If I'm making something out of a raw wood, I want the grain to pop. I'm a huge naturalist due to my Irish beliefs. I will not cover up the beauty of every wood, every stick, every tree is individual. It's like a CS:GO knife. Everything is its own thing. And if I was to paint, like, imagine if I spent 40 hours working on a cane and then I just painted it white, like the random wall in an apartment. Imagine how awful that would be.
I found this particular drop of hot sauce to be really, really
That's gotta be the best SpongeBob bit. I'm happy that you reminded me of that bit. The really hot sauce from SpongeBob.
I'm really happy to have that one, honestly. Oh, I should have jumped. I keep forgetting that they just go wherever they want.
This match will get red hot. And begin.
I'm gonna
Cause
get
like
this
this.
clown. I'm gonna get this clown.
Oh, don't worry. Like you're not the only one. This clown is a huge difficulty spike. But once you beat him, you're gonna jump like Mario to your seat, like woohoo!
Is he really that difficult compared to the rest of the game?
What's up?
Is he really that much of a difficulty spike?
I think he's a huge I played the game, and I think this guy's a difficulty spike. He's just such a prolonged fight, and he has so many different attacking. You have to adapt so much during the fight that I just find he's very difficult. Because like the rest of the fights were very like the flower. He's so one note. His stage is very developed for what he is. But this guy constantly changes. Like in the beginning, he's like you turn from the left side to the right side, and then up down, and then he like goes in the carnival. Like it's so much shifting shit. It's so difficult. Like the only painting. I'm talking two different conversations. I apologize, chat. But the only thing I would ever paint a stick is so like if you were to tell me to paint a stick a specific color, I would do something known as staining. So I have dark Danish oil because a lot of the sticks in Canada are very white and have a very low grain profile. So you need to use a dark stain to really make that grain pop out. Because the grain is beautiful, but if I was just put linseed oil on it, it would look pretty whatever. Like it wouldn't look awful,
Yes!
but it would look like
Get
everybody,
fucked!
yeah, a knockout, yeah.
I
Fuck
literally
that fucking
raised my
clown.
hands in the air as soon as I did that.
That's what I said. You're gonna jump out. Woohoo!
Oh. I
We,
did it!
honestly, so, yeah,
By the
yeah,
powers of naughtiness,
fucking good shit.
I
But yeah,
command this
Maple,
particular
maybe when I'm like
to be
sober,
really
honestly, I'll DM you tomorrow when I'm free, and we can talk about the specifics about it.
I am so in awe of that victory. I never got to close to the end of this fight. I can never stream. This gets me angry. That's another problem that I'm having. My controller keeps disconnecting in this game. So I'm fighting multiple problems at all times in this freaking game. So I got that guy.
Good stuff. Good job, Darcy. Good job.
I'm the best.
Oh, okay. I'll let you have that, but I wouldn't go that far.
There's just a shop right here. You mean I went
No,
all the way
keep
back
going.
to the back to go there? I mean, he's just fucking right here this entire time? Alright, cool.
Welcome.
Welcome, goodbye.
Bye bye. You only have 2 coins, you broke.
I know.
Broke?
Hello. Have you spoken with, Quadratus the Watery being across the aisle? That is something few others can claim. That's cool.
Okay. I need to ask people in general here. Do any of y'all listen to electro swing music?
Yeah, Electro Swing's awesome.
That's what I'm talking about. So I know I've said that I'm Portuguese, but I'm obviously very Irish. And my family are known as the Breens, or the O'Brien family, and they have a tartan, which is like the flannel pattern. And I've been saving up money, and I want to get the flannel of my family tartan as a waistcoat, and just like be able to set myself up looking like a motherfucking Charleston, so I could be like. Well, my last name isn't Green. That's the whole thing. My last name isn't Green. I have my dad's last name, and I'm not gonna say that last name. But yeah, I am part of the Green clan. They're an Irish clan. They did some pretty, like, if you research about the Greens, they did some shit, man.
Who hasn't, honestly?
Exactly.
Oh, I got it. Cool.
Let's go. Darcy's the gangster.
I knew if I rooted around here, I could find something special for you. I didn't know I'd get trapped again. Thanks for saving me a second time. Take this magical super art and see if I can find you another.
I remember one time, me and my
Gamer
homies were
mode
in high.
added.
Yeah. I remember me and my homies one time were just like in high school. I'm not gonna say what we were doing, but we were intoxicated. And I was just like, imagine if they added a girl in the game and they called her Chalice. And then what do they do?
I made a chalice.
I,
So,
I need royalties, Cuphead developers. Even though she was always in the game.
fiery frolic. So
That's
now I've
right.
got the ability of invincibility, so I'm gonna see where this goes. I kind of really like the flying mode, honestly. I think that's really cool.
Oh, I love the flying stages. Oh no, this is one of the harder bosses, I won't lie. You're gonna need to use Seeker mode for most of this.
Seeker mode? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get close.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're gonna be jumping a lot, so you might as well use Seeker to just do constant damage.
What? Oh, his tail got me. I wasn't even paying attention to that.
That's the whole, yeah, this boss is hard. Let it be known that the bosses from now on are gonna be hard.
Watch out, Darcy. Watch out. I'm watching. I'm watching.
Watch out, Darcy! Watch out, Google! What? Looks at a bomb as it's exploding.
I love how the circles are like making pew noises.
Yeah.
How do I know
Oh my.
when he's about to go and do his tail attack?
On the bottom of the screen, his tail shows
I heard
up
the
a little bit.
wobble sound.
Yeah.
That's a good indication.
Also on the bottom of the screen, it shows up.
Okay. Look out!
Look out! Yeah. So I don't know. So since I live in London, right? We have the London Air Show every year, and I woke up. I was sleeping in because I was tired after this work week, and I was sleeping in. And all of a sudden, I hear this like airplane just go over my house, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it's happening! It's happening! World War III!" And then I remember that we have an air show, and then I go back to bed.
I got stuck in a small area where there's no way I can leave. There's no way.
Yeah.
A brawl is surely brewing.
This boss is hard, but once you learn its pattern, you just kind of like, put
shit.
a bam, 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 bam.
His pattern ain't hard. It doesn't look hard, anyways.
Oh, it gets worse. I'm not gonna tell you how, but it gets worse. I'd suggest just worry about your movement and let the seeker do the work.
Like, I'm also trying to, like, watch... Like my problem is that I'm watching the whole screen and Discord,
Yeah.
not Discord, stream at the same time.
Okay, everybody. Focus. Oh man, I said focus as I just threw a can on my floor. Don't follow my example.
It's just this boss would be so easy. I can tell if there was no if I didn't have to like do things with the floor all the time.
No, I get you. I understand. That's the difficult.
Ooh, that was a little bit spicy.
That's what you deal with. That's what you master. That's what we do.
That is what I do. I should have done my teleport jump.
A little bit spicy.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, cute! Oh, not so cute. It's just a little bit spicy.
A great
Dang it. The one spice Darcy couldn't handle was literal molten fire.
That's because you can't eat that.
You're right.
Excuse me, you can. You're just being plain about it.
Darcy, I'm a man of many things, but I'm a man of reason, first of all. You give me a plate of fire, I'm gonna wait for it to go out. Simple as that. I've had my Carolina Reapers. I know it's not the hottest pepper in the world, but I think I've made my standpoint in the pepper industry.
You know, I still say to this day the Carolina Reaper is overhyped. Oh, did you see that? I got squished between a rock and a hard place, literally.
It's overhyped. It's only 3 million
No, no,
Scoville
no, no,
units.
no, no, no. I hate. I hate the flavor of the Carolina
oh,
Reaper.
I agree with you on that. The flavor,
It
it's
is. It
so
is.
bitter.
It is. It's not a good flavored pepper.
It's purely made for the spice.
100%. I get the reason why it exists. I can understand the grift. I'm totally for that. But you know, give me something with some taste to it.
My favorite pepper is the
So
habanero.
what I
But
actually
the
like the Scotch bonnet, but
Scotch
um
bonnet is also very good.
um if you're gonna go and get a nice pepper, the hottest pepper that's like on par with it for the spice level, that's
And
also still
yeah,
really good, is the Komodo Dragon. Hello,
that one
Pete.
was
How
good.
you doing?
I had,
Since
I,
it's your first time, my name is Darcy, the Chili Pepper Streamer, the spiciest streamer in all of Twitch.tv, and I hope you're having a good day. Today we're playing Cuphead, and I'm with a friend Boogum, who has just decided to hang out and say hi.
I'm a gangster slime.
well then. You're up.
Little bit of lore on the Googlom. So first of all, I'm 22, but when I was a 12-year-old boy, I played a lot of World at War. And I'm not gonna lie, everybody can call me a loser for this. I learned what a computer was, and I was just like, imagine if I just downloaded a program to play World at War a lot better than I normally would. I think you know what that means.
What do you?
I kept getting banned, and then I made the name Googlom. And it only took it about 4 years before I realized that Googlom kind of sounds like a slime name. Then I came up with my slime persona, which Maple Squid Arts, the best artist of all of Twitch. No, I'm not saying that just because they're a cool person. Drew
I
me
think
an
you're saying it
OC that
because
you
they're a
see
cool
on
person.
screen right now.
I think you're saying it because they're spinach. No,
I'm not a hacker. I'm a script kiddie. That's where you're wrong, Maple.
spinach, baby. Why are you on my lap now? I didn't know where this discussion was going at first, and now I know. And
I
can
wasn't.
you get out of the way of the screen, baby? My cat's name is Spinach. They're being an absolute pest. I love you, and I spend so much time with you. I really do.
Let me have the spinach. They'll never bother you again. I'll be cuddling until I wake up.
No, I'm holding him upside down now because it's like you want my
No.
attention so bad, Spinach, that now you're gonna be held like this. And he's purring. Why are you purring,
Oh
weirdo?
man, I don't got dibs on the cat. Man, that's
Yeah, Keenan definitely has the dips.
who the heck's. My apologies. I said who the heck. Who is Keenan?
Good day or a well
They
then.
are their
And begin.
um grandparent, I guess is the best way to describe it. They got
Oh,
they're their great godparent. They've always done wonderful things for us in Spinach. So
wait.
like during
Barely on parents.
so whenever Spinach's birthday comes around, Keenan will always just like come over and surprise us with something crazy and stupid because they absolutely love our cat. Oh, I fell into that one.
Enum spoils spinach. That is absolutely fair. Everybody should spoil.
Everyone should spoil the cat.
Yeah. Don't spoil Google. I'm
No.
losing weight. Spoil the cat. I'm actually super proud of my weight loss. I was 280 to begin the year, and now I'm 235. Winning.
I'm doing a little bit better now. This isn't a bad phase. Aww. I was a sliver away from his next phase.
You died.
I died. And you're
You're
drunk.
dead. No.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm such a bard of blood. Oh my goodness, Homestuck reference.
People, murder this person, please.
I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be the thing that takes me my grave. I think Homestuck, by itself and not with the fandom, is the greatest piece of media ever created. Oh no.
Hi, Mabel.
Uh-oh.
Murder this slime.
Okay.
He heard your name and he summoned you, so you came over to say hello.
How dare I?
I got told to kill a man, and it's like, alright, I'm on it.
You killed my previous self, but then I split in half.
Oh shit, there's more of them. That's right, that's how slimes work. You gotta
Exactly.
use magic on them.
Spinach,
I'm
no.
actually...
Please
Or,
don't.
can you just like set a slime on fire and then like...
You know...
It won't be able to
I'm not-
split if it's on fire.
I'm not gonna tell you not to do that, but I would suggest not, because I'm like a different... I'm a different slime, you know?
Yeah, you're
like,
built different.
Yeah,
Ooh,
right?
look at
So
that.
I wouldn't even try it, so like...
Spinach, can you not?
Mm.
Oh my god.
You know, like the...
Closed, otherwise I would call him.
So like the
Spinach,
match...
that's the reason why I lost this time, is that he's
It
funny
was
man.
spinning.
This is the boy. He was the boy this time.
Like those matches in your hand, Maple, I wouldn't even throw them. You know, like it's not gonna do it. You might as well say those for later, you know?
I mean, did you know you can use a spaghetti to light fires?
I mean,
We've done that before, actually.
Yeah.
it's
You
great.
get a lighter and you can light a piece of spaghetti on fire and then
Spinach.
use that as like a longer match.
Now that you're on the ground, you're right behind my chair in the worst spot imaginable.
Alright, everybody.
There you go.
Operation Spinach is
Well,
a go.
if I moved my chair, I would crush
I
you
can
with my
open
chair.
my door. I don't get it.
It's fine.
I'll fucking get a cat.
Operation Steel Spinach.
My bones up. Spinach.
Yeah, make Maple think that I'm actually weak. That I'm not weak to fire. I don't want to be burnt alive. Please.
No.
Dang it.
Spinach.
I'm sorry. I live with the squid. I'm not gonna go and tell them not to do that.
What? I didn't have my headphones on.
Exactly.
Nothing, don't worry
That's-
about it.
Yeah?
Google-
Oh, well, I
Google
mean, it's a
is-
shame that this is being recorded.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I actually genuinely forgot about that. I can't.
And,
No,
and
like
if
Maple,
you want,
Maple,
you
you
can
just
even
opened
go
my
and
eyes.
watch it on
So-
YouTube later when I load it
Yeah,
up.
it's gonna get archived and everything forever and ever.
Maple, you just made me realize that I had an autistic Irish rant about stupid sticks for like 10 minutes. Oh,
Kinda
I-
did.
And you know what? Now it's content.
oh
Yeah, you
man.
also said like...
What did I say, Maple? I don't remember.
I don't know
A lot of
anymore.
stuff about sticks.
Potentially doxing information, but like, whatever.
What do you mean doxing?
Like, you giving information about yourself.
Oh, that I'm part of a clan of like 30,000 people?
Yeah, that narrows it down, you know?
It
I
really
mean,
does.
it's a giant.
And you
pirate.
used to be 22 at some point. That's
I am
That's
22.
cringe.
yeah.
Being
Yeah,
22.
I mean, that's just cringe.
I'm sorry, I don't age faster like you people.
Wow.
You people.
You
Excuse me.
people.
What are you, 27?
That's weird.
I wish too, honestly.
Well, you're talking about living during the Sega Genesis era, so I think you're in your 30s.
That would be more accurate.
That
yeah.
would be more accurate, but also you're
Am I the baby?
You're a
You
baby.
are so
Oh,
baby.
dude, you're a child.
Everybody, I have
Congratulations.
a pacifier. I'm sucking on a pacifier. Sucking on my thumb right now.
Baby. Your pink. We were talking about spinach and how you've got dibs on spinach there.
Okay, tuna. I didn't mean it in what manner you meant. All right, let it be known. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
A great plan.
He is that
I'm
guy.
not. No.
He's that guy. He's the baby
Man.
guy.
Yeah, I'm trying
Man.
Oh, baby man.
I've been such a good boy. I've been trying not to get doxxed, and in one stream, I'm gonna get doxxed. Everybody, I'm gonna wake up next morning, and then people will be like, "This guy Gulam, this guy's an asshole. Fuck
This
him.
guy, we dug up everything that he's ever done.
This guy,
Pretty shady shit.
this guy likes well done steak. Fuck him up."
Oh, disgusting.
Do you like well done steak?
Do you actually?
Okay.
Do you?
Okay. Listen.
Do you
hear me.
actually?
Here. So I come from a family of people that heavily spice their steaks. So we cook them thoroughly, so the spices heavily impact the steak's
That's-
flavor.
But why?
Because we love spices. Okay.
Okay, but like, why?
I am cool with I'm cool with any style of steak, as long as it's not the vampire raw 5 seconds on each side crap. Okay? But I
That sounds
prefer
so
a steak that is thoroughly cooked with heavy amounts of spices. I don't need a well done specifically. I'm cool with a little bit of blood
nursing.
in my steak, but I am cool. I'm cool with a medium rare. I'm cool with whatever is higher than that. But if I'm gonna be honest, I grew up eating heavily spiced steaks that were cooked thoroughly, where the spices just penetrate the meat deeply, and it's a nice, thorough, hearty meal. That is just what I was grown with. I also had a lot of soups where the meat just gets thoroughly cooked in the soup. My apologies. I didn't know that me being raised specifically made me a heretic.
I need to talk to your dad for multiple reasons.
My dad is a fucking fantastic cook, but you can talk to him all you want.
Okay.
Boiled meat is fantastic flavor. Yep.
Well, no, he doesn't.
This is what you told me.
He cooks meat over fucking flavored charcoal. All right. First, let that be known. I'm just saying we eat a lot of soups because we had a big family of 5. So soups were very cost effective because the economy in Canada, as you know, is not that great.
Yeah, it's really not.
No, it's
So
not.
I'm sorry, but stews. My dad made a lot of potato and leek soup. Potato and leek soup for everybody who hasn't had potato and leek soup. Try it.
You have
It's
that.
fantastic. Potato and leek soup.
I keep
fantastic.
saying that I should make some, and you keep saying
Wait,
no lately.
Didn't we have it recently?
No, we never had
Potato-
it.
When I was sick?
No, we
Potato
had
and
that was chicken noodle.
Oh.
You wanted chicken noodles, so I made chicken noodles.
I mean, I don't remember what I wanted. I was fucking sick.
I know. But,
Maple's the cause of the problem, but hides it.
oh, I felt
I'm never the. I'm both constantly the problem, and I won't admit I'm the problem.
Maple, everybody.
It's like
I'm
love
perfect.
I love you, Squid,
And
but
also
you're...
the problem.
I love you, Squid,
Party
but
of
you're
the
the
century.
problem. I want you to know that.
But
I will make some tomorrow.
Spicy. Okay.
yeah,
It's
take
spicy.
that, Maple. You're gonna get food tomorrow. Take that.
I'm gonna get fed tomorrow. Yay!
Take
Yay!
that.
That sounds so
You,
terrifying.
you have a partner that
I'm
loves
now
you enough to
laughing way
make you
too
food out of
much, and I
spite.
can't even focus.
You have a partner that loves you so much they'll make you food out of spite. How does that make you feel?
Out of spite. I mean,
I've never made food out of spite before. That's a new one.
Nah, nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. Whenever I've made food for like a partner, I'm like wearing like the apron, looking all stupid, and hearts are flying out of my head because I'm a 1930s cartoon. And then they'll walk up and be like, "What are you making?" And then I'll remember I gotta be a chiseled man. And I'll look and I'm cooking
Yeah.
food. I'm
you're
cooking
cooking. I'm
food.
cooking. I'm boiling meat.
Yeah, and steam will come out of my
Hey.
ears.
Hey, hey, babe, I'm just boiling some meat for you.
Hey, cheeks, you can go back at the
Do you like
room.
that
I'm
well done
cooking food.
steak?
And I'll puff out my man boobs as if it makes me look more masculine.
Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy that you're with me and I know how to actually cook?
God, thanks for not boiling me a hunk of meat.
I don't
Never.
fucking boil fucking meat. I cook it first and then put it in the soup like a sane person.
Where did you say you were from again?
I'm from Ontario, okay?
London,
But
you said? Oh,
London.
wow.
I'm from okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. But I'm in London. I'm not gonna tell you my hometown. That's too much because most of my family lives there. So like 90%.
Yeah, just like what's your address and
Look,
Right,
you're
I'm
Annandale.
planning to dox you later because of your horrible tastes on food.
My horrible taste. I put peanut butter in curry. I am sophisticated.
is that the measure of sophistication?
A man that which understands that a simple condiment such as peanut butter is fantastic in a curry should be enchanted to a level of Sir Gordon Ramsay. That's a quote. That's a quote. Please clip that. Please clip that.
I didn't know Gordon Ramsay was the par here.
The
Honestly.
level of manhood.
He's British.
Yeah?
He's actually Scottish. He was born in Scotland.
Okay, well.
That explains why he's so fucking angry.
Oh, well.
He was trained by a Frenchman.
He was.
That's a measure of
Do you know
how
what's
angry
sad?
you
I
get.
have more respect for that Frenchman than I do for Gordon Ramsay because I think Gordon Ramsay is a little bit overhyped.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
he talks down on Guy
yeah.
Fieri, but like, if you ever had anything Guy Fieri made, you'd be like, that's
I mean,
good.
I think Gordon Ramsay's a fine person. It's just the way all of the American shows with him are cut is made to be very dramatic because that's how American TV
Wait,
works.
you made a small food mistake? What the fuck are you doing with your life?
Yeah, but like if you watch any of the like British shows with him in it, he's normal. Like he's delightful even. Like
I am getting my ass handed to me.
it's just
I'm
the way
enjoying
it's
this
cut for
discussion
American
though.
TV.
Gordon Ramsay is a showcase of how even the mildest of British people are aggressive to Americans.
I think I think it's just the way the TV shows are cut, and that in the kitchen you have to yell at people.
Making a joke.
Alright.
I am Northern Irish specifically. That's where my family comes from. Any of y'all know Northern Ireland is a big melting pot in the UK. It's everybody making sweet kisses and everything and together. Everybody in the they're kissing. Everybody's kissing. But anyways,
Kissing?
Kissing? Just fixated on the one word.
I'm
my
fixated on
ancestry is
Kissing?
subjugated. But point is I think Britain, Scotland, and Ireland is fantastic. I, however, have a weird bias that I totally can't explain to Ireland.
I mean, fair, I guess.
The only thing I don't like about Ireland, and I hate to say this because it's the part that most people make stereotypes on, is I think the Irish coffee is substantially mid. I think whiskey and coffee, or rum and coffee, whatever
What the
version you
hell?
want.
What's going on? Oh God, he's changed.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
this is
oh
where the
God.
fight
Third
gets
stage.
this fight gets way harder when you get through this.
Oh, I should have done. I should have went through my
It is
possibility
not
stage.
in my DNA to hate Irish. I love Irish, but the Irish coffee is too much. Rum/whiskey is like your mustache is spinning to the surface of the stump. Like that shit's hard as enough as it is.
What's it
But
like
to
having
add
a
a
mustache
whole,
exactly? So I can ask what this is like.
I could go for like a real strong coffee, like
but like an Irish coffee is literally half rum or whiskey, half coffee.
like that.
It's
Not like
literally.
hard.
It's literally it's literally get drunk and get caffeinated at the same time. It is awful. Like it is like you're clenching your chest. Like holy crap! Am I gonna survive this?
I mean, people in college drink like coffee with like Red Bull mixed in. I think they'll be fine.
Oh my sister, fucking she. So I've been helping my sister diet because I'm not gonna say anything more, but my sister needs to go on a diet. That's all I'm gonna say. But she told me how she used to drink 3 monsters a day, and that nearly gave me a fucking heart attack.
So I've got an actual story for that one. So
There seems to be on that grind.
mine was very much built in through horrible situations.
Kind of your work culture.
Yeah, my work did nothing good for me there. It was not good for me.
But yeah,
My work nearly killed me because I missed the cloud.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, so I used to take one a day, and after it's one day, I just didn't sleep. I just couldn't sleep. So I
guess yeah.
took 3 in that day, and I had to pull.
Damn.
And then I slept for like 3 days in a row, and I'm like,
Yeah.
And then one of your coworkers who was also full of energy drinks, like, actually had to go to the hospital and was, like, having organ problems and
yeah, they were actually having organ
just like,
failure.
hey hun, like, maybe we should wean you off these energy drinks.
I went.
So-
I went.
And now you
full-
can barely handle, like, a coffee.
I can barely
So-
handle coffee now. Yeah.
It's too
So,
much caffeine for you.
Here's something actually. So I work in warehousing, as I've told everybody before.
This is not gonna go well. No. This is-
Nah, redo.
I store. It's a very small contract that my company has. You ever seen the drink known as Exponent?
I don't think we have
No.
that over here.
It is a Canadian-made drink, and it is an energy drink. And if you looked at it, it has a giant X on it, and it is a white can, and it looks deadly. It looks not like an
I
energy
think I
drink.
have seen it.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna disclose one thing. The citrus flavor inside of Exponent is flammable.
Huh.
Oh.
Don't drink it.
Oh, that reminds me. The Starbucks triple shot, I think it is. The double shot's fine. The triple shot, okay. The triple shot gets around having too much caffeine in it because it is marketed as a coffee drink and not an energy drink. So it's allowed to have more caffeine in it than it would just a normal energy drink. And it's low-key disgusting. Like, it tastes
is.
horrible.
I'm so sorry that I got you that one day.
I mean, now I know, but... but yeah, it's actually disgusting.
These two. These 3.
Let's see. Yeah, but that's also why, like, as a VTuber, I'm probably never gonna take, like, G Fuel and gamer subs, and I'm never gonna take those
Yeah,
because
you're not gonna
energy
sponsor
drinks
yourself to
are
those.
kind
They're not good for you.
of bad. Like
I would love to get
the sheer
sponsored by a
volume
hot
that
sauce company, but I don't know
that
how
would be
to rate
cool.
it. That's my problem.
I don't know, like the sheer volume of like that product you must have to bill to make any money at those like those energy drink places must be ridiculous, and I don't want to encourage that in our community.
No, I don't either. But
If you need
I would.
energy, you either need to change your sleep pattern or you need to start drinking tea.
Well, that's still a caffeine thing.
I mean, you can have a little bit of caffeine, but not like energy drink levels. You really don't need that
That's
much.
that's why I'm saying tea.
I mean, I have like a coffee a day,
Oh,
and that's good enough to go.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'd like to
yeah.
defeat this dragon, please.
I'm so happy. I know I'm about to go into a small rant, but I'm so happy I got a raise. Oh, thank goodness.
It's really good.
I make 24.10 in the November. I'll make 25.30 Canadian an hour.
You know that really kind of bothers me. I'm really happy for you, but I was working as a mechanical engineer. Like I actually had that as a title, and I was not even making remotely that much money.
I understand.
Oh, I'm just gonna die. That's fine.
I'm a
I
professional artist.
I I drive trains. I operate cranes. I operate 7. When I mean 7, I really mean so like I know how to drive stand-up, like stand-up maniboard, sit-down electric, swing reach electric, clamp truck for paper, medical paper, clamp truck for insulation. I
That shotgun
also,
thing does so much damage. I am so happy you told me about it.
yeah, no problem. But like, I genuinely like any electric forklift I know how to drive. Any
Like, what is
propane
on your back,
I know how to
Spinach?
drive. I also know how to drive
Spinach is
diesel.
into the wild.
Any
Yeah, I
forklift
noticed.
type that I know of, I know how to drive. I'm learning crane right now. I know how to drive trains very well. I
I'm
want to learn how I can. There's a forklift at my job. I don't know how to use it, but I'd love to learn how to. You know those big, giant, like rectangular canister things that are like part of like ships constantly. Those big metal rectangles. There's a
Yeah,
forklift
the
at my
shipping
job.
container.
yeah, shipping
Yeah,
containers.
ship it. We have a forklift that can lift those.
That's
And I want to learn
ridiculous.
That's pretty
I want
cool.
to. I want to
But
learn how to use that. Basically, my objective as a young adult is to basically learn as many things as I can, so that if I ever lose my job, I can go to another job instantly. Due to my
That's
experience,
real smart, actually.
oh, I sneezed so hard. I actually popped my headset off my head. And I and
I've
and I
done that.
and I don't know if anyone heard me sneeze. Spinach what's back in the room,
I heard you
obviously.
sneeze.
Well, of course you did. You're in the other room.
I heard you sneeze, and I'm in a different province.
Damn,
uh,
loud ass sneezes.
I know, right?
I'm so
My,
sorry for you. I didn't mean to
my,
sneeze that loud.
nah, it's whatever. My dream, I do what I do currently because I know that I need to work to make money. My dream, however, is I want to open a clothing brand so that I can make clothing for impoverished people.
That's really cool.
I know that I won't make a lot of money, but I don't care. Canada is in a Canada's in a current state where we need to rebuild, and sacrifices need to be made. If I break even, then I break even. But I want
I mean,
to
if
make.
you stream a lot of it, if you put it up on social media and get, like, funds from that, like, Parodies do pretty well on stuff like that.
Well, I really
That's the problem,
want.
is that you'd really kind of have to, like, go that extra mile for something like that. I am not doing good here.
I want to educate people on like I know this is crazy for me to explain to you, but Canada is heavily inspired by the UK. Wow,
I can't
right?
imagine why.
And so like Nova Scotia means New Scotland, you know, like we have British Columbia. I live in London. You know.
Go figure.
It's like, I don't know, I love tartans, and if I had any money whatsoever, I'd open a tartan factory and
I
start
believe the
dressing.
name of our city is Scottish.
Most likely. Scottish, Irish, or...
Yeah. So...
There's literally four things, sorry, I guess five. There's 5 things that your place in Canada can be named after. It's either English, Scottish, Irish, French, or Native. And that's literally it.
We don't talk about the French.
I
Not on
wish
our
I didn't
side.
have the...
Not on our side.
I mean, I guess you're like way closer to them. We're safe over here in Western Canada to talk shit on them.
I wish. So my dad is adopted by Portuguese people, but my dad's real father is a Métis, which if anybody knows what a Métis is, it's a native.
It's a
That's
culturally
French.
recognized native group of
French.
yeah, French and native.
So as much
I don't
as
know where I
I
went.
love,
Pretty cool.
yeah,
I think I'm gonna go and call it here and find a
That's
raid
fair.
target. Can you find me a raid target third year? Someone that I can raid to?
that
Yeah,
yeah,
hold on a minute though.
yeah.
Cause I don't know who. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, I just saw. I
Hi
had her open
Corgi,
on
how
my
you
other
doing, hon?
tab, and I'm like,
You guys should raid Gen C5.
Well, now I gotta stick around just for Corgi.
you gotta
Hello,
you gotta at
raiders.
least beat this dragon.
You gotta beat the dragon for Corgi.
Madame Corgus.
All right, I'll do it for
Corgi.
Corgi.
Do it for Corgi.
All right. Okay, so hello, Corgi. How you doing, raiders? Just in case you don't know who I am, my name is Darcy. I'm the chili pepper streamer, spiciest streamer on all Twitch.tv, and currently I'm with Googleum and Maple, Squid Arts. I'm happy to have you all here. Thank you for shouting
Hi.
them out there, Maple, for me.
Yeah.
How was Dave the Diver? I know Maple played a bunch of that.
I've beaten it. I didn't play any of the DLCs though, but I beat it.
There's DLC.
Well, for like the Godzilla stuff,
Bugger.
like the limited edition stuff. Oh, did you finish it today? I was only half watching.
I'm sorry. I keep burping.
Awful.
It is awful.
Man, I'm sorry, man. I'm
You
human.
want me to kill this guy?
I mean, I'm slime. Sorry. What?
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, we already discussed this. I just gotta say you on fire.
I'm resistant to fire.
Alright.
No,
We're
you're
gonna find out.
gonna find out.
We're gonna
You
find out together.
You're just gonna wait. You're just gonna waste matches. I wouldn't even try it.
I'm gonna
That's fine.
do it.
You know how cheap matches are?
Wait, Corgi has a fucking epic pink on their username. Swag.
Google's
She,
a
like-
little...
Google is very drunk and needs to go to bed.
No. No, I don't need to sleep for another 40 minutes. I work in the afternoon, so I don't need to sleep for a bit.
Wait, you're drinking on a work day?
I mean, he's
No.
he's 20s, he'll sleep it off. Just make sure you drink a lot of water, okay?
Oh, before I go to bed, I'm gonna drink like three cups of water, and then I'm gonna sleep through my hangover.
Good.
Anyways, Corgi, what's your I'm gonna ask this like a moron. What's your favorite dog?
I like that.
You know, I bet it's a Dalmatian.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Corgi's gonna be like, actually, I don't like dogs.
Actually, I'm more of a cat person.
Actually, yeah.
I'm actually more of a bird person, like Rick and Morty.
I'm more of a squid person, actually.
I'm more of a pepper.
I like turtles actually. They say
Yeah.
they beat all of us, right?
I like turtles. Yeah, turtles are cool.
With turtles,
Alright,
classified.
third
I'm gonna
stage.
stop myself before I say anything bad.
Oh, I hate that this thing like blows up into triangles or into cross shapes. It just
Just don't blow them up.
no,
Just
they
just
do it
don't turn them off.
themselves. They do it
Oh.
themselves. I think their proximity. I don't know for certain.
Well, just don't.
Do you
I never thought about that.
do you like turtles, the chocolate corgi?
They're alright.
I had a huge.
I know you didn't ask me, but like, they're okay.
It's whatever. But like, me and my homie, my best friend,
What
we
kind of penguin?
we had this
Which one?
we had this huge discussion about Canadian chocolate bars, and
Yeah.
homie said to me, when I was growing up, I was more of a Mars bars guy, but now I'm more of a Snickers man. And I
They're
said,
like the same fucking thing.
and I literally said to him, like, bro, are you for real deciding like which side of chocolate bar you're on? Like you're a Democrat or a Republican or like whatever, you know what I mean? And he's just like, well, what's your favorite chocolate bar? And I'm like, my favorite chocolate bar, this is gonna get me canceled. I like Coffee Crisp.
Coffee crisp are not bad.
Coffee Crisp is a
You're gonna get canceled
well-rounded.
for other reasons, but not because of that.
They're real
So,
Name one reason I'm gonna get canceled, Carson.
because you're drunk on my
Boiled
stream.
meat.
I'm drunk. It's illegal for an adult to get intoxicated.
On a work night.
On a work night. I hope you know that I have PTO I can use because I'm unionized, so I can do this legally.
It's illegal to
that how it
be
works?
a slime on the internet. Have you seen pictures of slime on the internet? That's definitely not legal.
You know, Maple, I think you've made the only good point here. I think I'm the only slime character on the internet that's not lewd.
I mean, you are in like a whole suit of.
I will state
The chainmail that took me 20 years to draw.
yeah, I don't know. I was in a weird phase. I asked you to draw 7 different things that are from different time periods and cultures and put it in a costume. Looking back on it after the research I've made, holy fuck.
I mean,
your art's fantastic.
you know where to find my commissions if you want another one.
Oh, I got a raise. I'll commission you.
You did get a raise. And then your raise can go to my raise.
That's definitely fair.
That's how trickle down economics
but like I told you to make me a German helmet. I'm not German. I'm not German. Chainmail is the only thing that's proper about this whole thing. The crab sword that's on my hilt is fine because that's Portuguese and I'm
Out
Portuguese.
to the waistband. Come on, buddy.
The poleaxe is not even close to Portuguese or German, so that's a weapon that so like we're just at Portuguese.
I learned today that carrying like a poleaxe or a halberd, if you're experienced in using that weapon, you'll actually carry it around upside down because then the weight of it isn't straining to carry.
Yeah. Well, weapons. I'm about to go into a nerd rant.
Alright.
What the hell?
Weapons. Understanding
Can you find me a
weapons
raid
is
target,
under-
please?
Okay. You're getting fed up.
Kind
I
of,
got
yeah.
you.
I'm getting tilted here.
Alright, let me see.
The science of weapons, though, is literally just leverage. That's all it is. Literally manipulation of leverage.
There's an Enya. There's a.
I hope you're doing well there, Corgi. Though, like I'm I'm glad that like it sounded like you're having a good time with your stream there.
Do you want someone with a lot of numbers or a little bit of numbers?
Numbers. I don't.
Big numbers. How about Enya?
Enya. Okay.
Enya Faria.
I like Enya. Sure. Let's go right into Enya.
Okay. She's nice.
I like Enya. So we're gonna go and read out Enya. Enya Fairy is a fairy. I watch them from now and then. Very cute little character. Very cute, very wonderful. Love their stuff. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. This is your message. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Otherwise, if you are subscribed, thank you. We are also. It is also like September, so subs are cheaper. If you are subscribed, thank you so much, and I appreciate it so much. You can go and use this message instead. Thank you all for hanging out with me in Googleum in Maple. I really appreciate it so much, and you all have a wonderful night.
Yar.
Thank you all. We're gonna go over Enya's. You all have a good night.
Bye.
Oh, and one other thing. October 2nd, I'm gonna be having my birthday as well as a donathon so I can get a new computer because my computer is literally falling apart. And if you would like to go and support me, join the Discord or check out my throne or something like that, you can all do so at that link right there. Um, you all have a wonderful evening, though. Bye-bye. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Say goodbye.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.
We did it.